Hello, wonderful world. It is I, Dev, the Dungeon Master of Dungeon Sphere. And these are the players of Dungeon Sphere. Well, four of them, because one of them is running a little bit late, but it's okay. I'm late to everything in my life. Every day I walk into work 15 to 1 hour late. Nobody has said anything.
That's not good. That's not good.
That's such a big jump.
It's okay. My work ethic makes up for it when I'm there. So anyway,
I wish people respected my work ethic. They demoted me for my work ethic, so.
So
okay.
at my job, I was having a hard time getting in at 8:30, starting at 8:30 once we started working from home. So instead, I started working at 10:30. I work at 10:30 to 6 now instead of.
No one show our bosses this.
instead of
our bosses aren't
instead of 8:30
to figure out my own schedule.
That is
like,
God,
as long
I
as you get the
wish.
hours in.
and
just
that
get your shit done. I don't care how you do it.
and that
How
is
you
why
want
I now stream in the morning, because otherwise I would just lay in bed all day because my desk is 3 feet away from my bed.
I want to lay in
God,
bed
I
all day.
wish that were me.
All right. Anyway, watch Patsy tomorrow, maybe. Patsy might be drawing
And Percy may
potentially,
help.
and Percy might help. Yeah, exactly as Wyatt said. Maybe. But if Patsy is drawing, and Patsy draws tomorrow at around 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, Patsy will be continuing their work of art of the Vrexil team with their Pokemon partners. So that was cool. Anyway, other announcements. Vrexil is happening on Monday. Isn't that right?
It is true.
But it will not be happening on the following Monday because of 4th of July.
That is also true. Also, my thing is being weird and I don't understand what I did. Oh no! Oh, there we go. I
Which
figured
thing?
it out. It's
that
fine.
was very non-specific.
My Twitch view. I hit a wrong thing
okay.
and but now everything is fine. Yes,
Yeah.
back on Monday. But not on the 4th of July because it's the 4th of July!
Yeah, and for those people who live in the United States of America, that is when the Constitution, or the Declaration of Independence was signed. Not the Constitution, that was after the, what was it, Articles of the Federation or something? Yeah.
Confederation,
Anyway.
but yes.
We take a day off for fireworks and street food.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
you really want me to go into it, Dev? Because I had to know all that. That's one of my degrees.
We don't
Maybe one
celebrate
day.
anything specific anymore. Now it's just like a general holiday.
Yeah.
Anyway, last week, Team Reaper actually continued their party. It was a...
Oh, we have one other thing before we start, Dev. Which is thanks to Critical Role for putting out a playlist of all their songs. That's what you're hearing right now, if besides our voices.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Also, I got a Ms. Marvel shirt, and it's very fun.
Miss Marvel is such a good show.
It's so cute. I love it.
I saw an article where they're like, Miss Marvel has the lowest opening viewership of all the Marvel shows. But then in the same article, burying the lead, it said, it is the most watched Marvel show by people that are of diverse backgrounds.
Yeah, there's been some articles about a Facebook group that's
So,
Christian
yeah.
and very against it.
The real tea is that a lot of white people aren't watching it,
Yeah.
but everyone else is watching it en masse. So
White
anyway,
people are missing out. That's all I'm gonna say.
it's so good. Anyway, and even though they changed Kamala's powers, I think it's still pretty cool and flashy. And I mean,
Yeah.
watching
It might
girls-
not. It might not be. That might not be her powers. She might be inhuman, and the Terrigen Mist. Her current powers is Terrigen Mist's falling off, and her power is going to power up. The directors have said she's not at her final form yet.
not her final form. She does still need the other bangles, so there's that. Anyway, Miss Marvel aside,
Yes.
last week on the Dungeon Sphere, the party continued. It was a great time. There were some discussions, some drama, and then there was a little twist revealed in the morning that there would be a new team created called Team Lich, made up of 5 members of the fallen teams from the last level, brought in, and each of the current surviving teams gets to choose one member of the Team Lich each. So, there was some pretty intense ruminating on that idea for the party, trying to figure out like who would be the best, or do we want to bring someone back who's weak, or do we want to bring Normox so that we can just kick her ass all over again? So, and I don't think you all have yet to decide. And you all ventured out to go find other teams to try and get the tea to figure out who they are possibly choosing for Team Lich. But before we start, I have something. But first, I must change the music for my players. If you're listening on Owlbear.
Oh, I forgot Owlbear.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm
I
coming.
don't like that, to be honest.
It's
I'm
intense.
not here for that.
Wait, I'm coming. Give me a sec. I forgot.
Oh no, that's a little too intense.
Can we go back to the party music?
Can we go back to smooth jazz?
Smooth jazz.
I'm liking my Critical Role playlist. I don't know what you guys.
Oh yeah, you're not hearing this mood music. I need the mood music to read this thing properly.
Ooh.
Oh, spooky.
The scene opens up on a man standing on a platform above an entire array of designers, working tirelessly with the rune-strewn controls, scrying mirrors up across the chamber. The man is on this almost balcony, a spiral stone staircase leading up to the second level overlooking this workroom. Behind him is an office with an antique conference table and chairs, and some luxury furniture and hard liquors. Unseen by anyone below, a shadowy figure emerges from the background. Tall, maybe around 12 feet, towering above the man. This creature, this being, hides in the shadows until it catches the attention of the man known as Augustus Clave, the master engineer of the Dungeon Sphere. He turns, gives a quick sigh, and walks into his office space, tucked away from the line of sight of anyone else. He takes a seat in his luxury recliner, and the 12-foot tall figure begins to shrink down, a staff in hand also shrinking with them, before taking a seat in the opposing leather love seat couch. Do people outside of the Midwest call it a love seat?
Like a seat with two, like where just two people could sit?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, at least in
Okay.
California.
Just checking. This slender feminine figure, wrapped in a full body cloak, seems to have the edges of this cloak and of their form becoming a gradient that ends in smoky wisps. And this creature speaks. So she failed. No, I don't like that voice. So she failed. The entity whispers into the mind of Augustus Clave, who nods back. He says out loud, Normox was weak. What? In his mind, the entity hisses back. No, the enemy was simply too strong. This entity telepathically explains to Clave, and he takes a gulp, worried that any slight against this being may cause it to turn against him. I'm sorry, yes. I know the power you gave her was strong, but she still failed. Yes, she can't free you with her wish now. So we have to continue trying to get that Kalishtar girl to break. And once the gate is open, you'll be able to enter the material plane. And won't be confined to the sphere any longer. Yes, it appears as though we will have to rely on the gate after all. That's fine. Once you do get freed from this sphere, everyone in the Magisterium will have magic. There will no longer be the magical castes and the non-magical castes. And all we had to do was convince the Church of Grimishka to fund the dungeon sphere. Who knew that they would be so gullible, thinking that we planned on destroying this beautiful eldritch machine? Yes, they were quite foolish to believe you, but it was not alone that you did this. Remember that, Augustus Clave. Yeah, right. And we even convinced them that to create that artificial guardian, let loose to wander the world until they found who would become the gate, and then programmed her to convince them to join the dungeon sphere. Yeah, quite ingenious indeed. Walked right into our clutches. And then the entity nods slowly, looking back at him, and there's a little pause as Augustus Clave sips from his liquor glass that he had just poured. Glass is clinking. She nods slowly. And now the artificial guardian is dying. Once she perishes, the gate will open, and I will be free. Meanwhile, Umbran is maneuvering through the mansion to find his designated correspondent from one of the other teams. Umbran, who are you seeking out?
Umbran is going to go find Tuk Tuk.
Umbran is on the way to find Tuk Tuk. However, before Umbran finds Tuk Tuk to interrogate and figure out who Team Hydra is asking to come back, you are strutting through the halls, confident, as always. But you sense
I proceed with confidence.
you sense a burst of magic to the right of you. A little table is sitting there with some flowers and adornments, and you notice a cylindrical capsule with the House Sironia crest on the front. Sort of like a message capsule, like the kind of thing that you would put in a pneumatic tube.
Oh, like when you go to the bank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except much more ornate and antique.
Very fancy. Yes, I will. If it is emblazoned with House Seldaronia, it is obviously mine. I shall take it.
You open it.
I do.
Once you open the tube, you get a familiar scent of oranges and bitters, the classic scent of Lord Sironia, stimulating your artificial olfactory senses. There is a scroll inside with the wax seal of House Sironia, and you recognize it, the seal that is often on his desk.
I read it.
When you open it, there's a message, and I'm gonna read it out loud. But no one else knows what this message means. I'm reading it out loud to stress you out. My dear Umbran Orion, I, Lord Sironia, issue you the following new orders, not to usurp any previous orders unless the situation warrants them to be enacted, including your order to protect your team members. The orders are as follows. Eliminate Canari Lenhereth with extreme prejudice if she would ever lose control and open the gate to the Dreaming Dark. This is the true mission for which I trained you for. I could not stop the plans of our enemies on the outside, so I am relying on you to stop them from the inside. Best, Lord Aurelio Sironia of House Sironia.
My programming has been updated. I was a little worried at the first sentence, but then, it came around in the second. I was all like, oh man, I literally thought to myself, when's someone gonna make Umbran kill Canari? Apparently it's this week.
Get your knife. Stab, stab.
That's the whole point of his puppet strings, that they snap back. Yeah, I'll just pocket that for now. Nobody needs to know about that.
You hear Jerome whisper in your ear, I know.
You don't read common, Jerome. How do you know?
I don't know. I just
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
what-
make you feel like I knew.
That's what I thought. You don't know. I'm not frightened of you, Jerome. You weigh an ounce and a half.
But master, I am powerful.
Yes, of course.
Watch me dance.
Is Jerome also aka Michigan J Frog? Yes, please.
I have kept Jerome's top hat. Anytime he dances, I do put it back on him.
Hello, my baby.
As you
Hello, my
should.
honey.
Hello,
Hello,
honey.
my
Hello,
ragtime
my
gal.
ragtime
His first name was Michigan?
Yes,
His first name was Michigan?
Michigan
Of
J
course,
Frog?
his
Frog.
first name was
With
Michigan.
the green with the cane and the
top
top hat. Hello, man.
Yeah.
Michigan.
My ragtime, yeah. That song's very creepy if you slow it down. Just
New
to
horror
say.
canon. I run a
All
one
right.
shot just as Jerome.
And Umbran, you find Tuk Tuk.
Where do I find Tuk Tuk? Where is he?
You find Tuk Tuk in the fountain once again. He is peeing in it.
Gross.
I wait for him to finish his bodily functions.
He does. And he, there's a zipping sound. And then he turns around and he sees you. It's exactly what it looked like.
I wouldn't be surprised. I did want to talk. I sit down at the edge of the fountain.
He sits down next to you.
I have been thinking, and I agree. You and I, our ultimate goals do align. I too want to rule the world. I believe world domination would be for the best. I think it would behoove us to form an alliance. No teams, no tricks, just you and I.
Co-dictators.
Yes, sounds about right.
These terms are acceptable. He holds his hand out to you.
I first check his palm to make sure there's not a joy buzzer in it.
There is.
There.
I take it off. And then I
You're
shake.
just too smart for me.
Yes. That's
You
what
always
makes
know my
us
tricks.
such good partners.
Mhm.
I was expecting that there would be a lot more threatening in this.
Do you shake his hand?
I do.
It pops out. Fake hand. Actually,
I'm
it's
keeping this.
it's actually a kobold hand. And then it starts moving around because it's the helpful hand spell.
I'm keeping this. It's mine now.
Okay. Agreement still is formal.
It
Hands
is.
were shaked.
So I'd assume you know of what's happening.
Yes.
Now, I know that Team Hydra has taken a large hit in the last level. You've lost your only ally. And with the news that one person will be coming back, am I incorrect to assume Egg has decided to bring back the leader of Team Dragon?
That is incorrect.
Do you want to tell me who you're bringing back?
What's in it for me?
It's a what?
What's in it for me?
My alliance. You now have the strongest member of the Dungeon Sphere on your side.
What about 100 gold?
How about 10 platinum?
Okay.
I will hand him over the 10 platinum from Jerome.
We're bringing back Tricks and Slipskip.
Why?
Egg
Does not
says
seem
that
to-
he is a chaotic force that the other teams will have to reckon with, and then he will owe us a favor.
How have you been in contact with Tripskin and Slipskips, whatever his name is? No one cares.
We haven't.
So Egg is just presuming that everything will work out for him.
No. He is very smart. Also, I think Tricks and Slipskip died.
Did he?
I think he was one of the ones that was murdered.
He was really close. He was like on the ground and
Or maybe he
needed-
wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He
I don't
had
think.
at least- I had failed, I think, at least one death save where it needed to come around to actually do the first one, but he was down.
Well, anyway.
I think Norma got her. No, not Norma. I think Numa got her whole team out. That when people started dropping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so no one had actually died.
Yeah.
We don't need to have
So she-
prior conversations to choose. Egg chose the one who would give us the most advantage.
Truly, you're not going to reinstate your alliance?
No. Alliances are useless after this point.
Do I believe him?
Roll an insight check.
I believe him.
He's currently like playing with the platinum pieces, and he seems to like be inspecting each of them and tapping them, and he seems to be very fixated on this new money that he got. That's all you know. I wouldn't lie to you. Here's an immovable rod. He gives you an immovable rod.
Yes.
two episodes in a row.
Two runs.
He hands it to you. Good faith.
It is good faith. I do want to be part of your circus when you get it up and running. So make sure you don't die in here.
All right. I want you to walk the tightrope.
I can.
Do some flips.
An acrobat, a knife thrower, an animal trainer. I'm gonna snap, and Jerome hops from the hood, and Velvet the snake is gonna crawl down Umbran's arm to the shoulder as coalescing from the shadows is Deimos, the Hound of Ill Omen. Or an
Yeah,
assassin.
you make a really good act.
I would. I take the rod of the immovable rod. I will kiss Tuck Tuck on the forehead, stand up, and walk away with all my animals in tow.
You start trailing away, and there's a piece of toilet paper stuck to the bottom of your foot that you don't notice.
I whistle, and Deimos lunges at Tuck Tuck.
Oh. Tuck Tuck dives into the fountain.
Come on, don't play tricks on your friends. It's not nice.
But he is gone now. You don't see him anymore. There was no splash.
I already know he can teleport. What do I do with a rod as I spin it around and head back to my team?
All right. So Vrexil talks to
I think Jacob should be here shortly.
Zinnia.
To do
yeah.
other.
And what other teams did we talk to? Did Canari talk to somebody?
Canari talked to Sneeves.
Yeah, the
Oh,
only
yes,
person who
yes.
hasn't is Moxie. She was gonna talk to Hecta, right? The lady, the card lady
Giant,
from Giant.
Mhm.
We're not playing any games. Moxie's just gonna go talk to her like a person.
Yeah.
You'll be looking around for a while, but eventually you'll find her on the balcony. She seems to be sipping some tea.
Okay. Moxie, well, we're just gonna stroll on up, and where is she? Just kind of like
She's just
she's like
leaning
sitting down.
against a balcony, looking out.
Moxie
sipping
will
some
just
tea.
come up and kind of like lean against it and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Moxie, it is very nice to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I have a question for you.
First, would you like some tea?
Yeah, why not?
I'm microdosing.
What does that mean?
It means that I
Oh,
put
not
some
again.
special mushrooms in the tea.
Oh my god, I
Helps
didn't.
me calm and focus and hear the voices from beyond.
Well then, hell yeah.
She hands you her tea. It's nice and warm. It's a big cup because she's a Goliath, so there's plenty for you to sip from.
Yeah.
And you sip and you feel this wave of just like like, whoa, everything is colorful. And my
Lights are
arms,
totally glow. It's just like, wee.
I'm made of flesh. Yeah, that
Which
kind
I
of
hate
stuff.
when you're made of flesh.
Yeah, really.
So gross.
So, now let's talk.
Oh fuck! I should have talked before I. Fuck. Okay.
No, this is better. The real questions will be asked now.
Yeah. There was something important. Oh. Who picking? Those aren't words. Who are you? You know.
I am Hector.
No, I know who you
Oh.
are. But who are you guys picking as a lich? Wait. For lich.
I know what you are saying. Now, it was in the cards, to be honest. The team asked me to look into them, and when I pulled out the dragon. And then I pulled the next card, I pulled out the stars. So I chose that Druid of the Stars from Team Dragon, Bodek.
Oh, okay. I mean, we never met the dragons. Excuse me.
Do not call them lizards. It is
I know.
very offensive.
We met one. Did you guys at the ocean?
We have interacted with them before.
But
Bodek,
did you? No, the
Yes.
ocean dragon, the one in the ocean area.
you mean the sea serpent?
Yeah, no, the dragon
Yes.
in the
Wait.
ocean, not in the ocean. He was on an island.
Oh, no.
Oh, you missed out. That guy was dope. I have a picture of his tiny dragon. I can show it to you later if you're interested. He's very adorable. I'm pretty sure
Yes.
he's surrounded by desserts.
Yes, please.
Okay, cool.
That would be quite delightful, and we all need delightful, cheery notes these days.
Yeah, this place is weird.
There's a strangeness to it.
Yeah.
Mechanism at hand. Something that affects the cards in such a way that's almost dominating presence.
Huh. Like magic?
More than magic. Something grand. Something eldritch.
Huh.
The only thing that could interrupt my foretelling in quite that way. It seems as
Huh.
though in this sphere it creates its own fate and destiny.
Weird.
Who are you choosing?
Well, we're not entirely sure. I think we thought Narmak for a bit because we wanted to like beat her up again.
That seems unnecessary.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it anyway, when we get out of the dungeon. So, I don't know that we need to bring her back in here for that. But I'm not, like the brains of the operation really. So,
I don't need the cards to know that.
Yeah.
Oh, burn.
That was a little bit of shade. I apologize. The mushrooms
okay.
affect me in such a way.
It's fine.
The tea.
Yeah. Did you meet the mushroom people on level 1?
There were mushroom people.
Yeah, after the spiders. During the
No, I did not.
Oh, we ran into them. They were lovely and they gave me drugs. So
Oh, well, did you run into the giant ants? The giant ant people.
did we?
No.
I don't think so. We ran into some other bugs, but I don't think they were giant ant people.
Well, that's what we said they were like. They called themselves the Thrikeen.
Huh.
Strange creatures indeed.
Weird. This
But-
place is weird.
This is fine. I believe that we who choose to come into the sphere are the strangest at all.
Yeah, I mean...
Take another sip.
Okay, and then Moxie's just gonna sip some more.
And you just zone out. The clouds are talking to you. This is great. This is microdosed for a Goliath-sized person.
Okay, well, Moxie will remember enough of their conversation that it's the stars druid to like report back, but
Yep.
she probably won't remember much else except that she like pulled out the dragon picture at some point and
Yep.
they looked at it for a while.
All right, so you know Trixin, Nino, and Bordak, but you don't know Team Phoenix's choice yet, and you don't know your own.
Did Team Phoenix not say Zamzin, the owl folk?
They said maybe. That was like a might. It wasn't 100%.
If we are allies, could we go speak with Team Phoenix? Do you think we could bring our information to them?
You could.
Like after we've all convened to let them know like what we've found out and who we're actually bringing, kind of deal.
Moxie, as you're headed back, you see Umbran playing around with this strange rod that has horses on either end.
Umbran!
Moxie, are you well?
I have never been better.
Her pupils are dilated.
Do you need assistance getting back to the room?
No, it's somewhere here.
Moxie, you think that you are in the kitchen, but you are in a hallway.
I mean, it's like upstairs. There's a thing. Right? Do you know where the bread is kept in here?
I sure do. Come here. And Umbran will stand right next to Moxie and like loop an arm around her to keep her like standing up. And we're like, we'll go together.
And then Moxie will just talk about. She'll like weirdly just get it out that she like had some laced tea and found out about the dragon stars, the star dragon coming back.
Very proud of you. You did a great job.
I told you, honesty and drugs, always.
I don't know if the drugs were part of our initial plan, but I suppose they've worked out for the best.
You're telling me, woo!
What is Braenna doing at this time?
Braenna's been hanging out with Gale like all day.
Oh, sure. And she told you that they chose Nino.
Yeah, except for Braenna would definitely report Nunya, so...
Yeah.
Onion?
Oh yes, the Nunya business. Yes, that's very funny. I do understand the joke.
Did I just hear a cat hiss?
Roxy was pissed because she couldn't sit on my lap anymore.
Oh man.
But it's hot. Roxy means hot. Roxy's a sassy little cat.
She's a sassy
Gal.
pants. She's like my sister. She likes to put on the sassy pants in the morning. Keep them on all day. Anyways.
Gail's gonna show you some tricks, by the way.
Cool.
She's gonna tell you that, oh, it looks like the weather in 24 hours is stormy. Look at that.
That's so fun. That would be super useful in, like, when I'm making stuff.
And then she does a, like, illusory falling of leaves around your head, and she might be showing off a little bit.
Braenna might... Let's see. What would she do? It'd be weird to bring in the ancestors. I'm gonna throw that out there.
It's not time for her to meet the family yet.
Family.
Uh, yeah, Braenna would, find stuff to, like, break with her hammer. Maybe show her what she can do with Iron Mirror Tornado.
She could She could like talk to her about her weapons that she's made or something.
How do you
Also-
not get dizzy?
Practice. Also, the alchemy jug. She pull out that and pour him some wine.
Thank you so much. And then
Doesn't have
she
anything else
drinks
fun.
it.
So,
And what is Canari doing at this time?
So after she talked to Sneeves, I think, so Sneeves mentioned the name Sul Katesh or Sul Katesh.
Correct.
Sul Katesh.
Yeah.
With a U. Okay.
Yep.
My handwriting was bad.
It's okay, you're in the medical field.
I'm in public health. That doesn't qualify. I mean, it does, but it does.
It's enough for your signature to be sloppy.
So I think Canari would. So I think I rolled a religion check to figure that out. Is there like a library or something in this?
There's not.
Cool. Okay.
It's just not a house of knowledge. This is a
Yeah.
house of festivities and parties.
Ugh.
What if my parties involve books?
Are you
Vrexil
still in
and
your room, or are you just walking around?
I think Canari would have. She'll hang on to the Rain of Mind shielding. She'll just keep that with her.
Yep.
And then maybe at the next, once Sneeves is brought back, his soul would leave the rain, and maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something worth keeping. You never know who's going to try and spy on you.
Gorgatula, cutscene, Gorgatula, just over a boiling pot, just seeing like Umbran
Hello.
in the surface.
It's me.
We're friends.
Hey, bestie.
Friends.
Of mind shifting.
You never know.
Yeah, I think Canari would, after that, she'd go out and go, maybe just walk around, try and clear her head a little bit of, like, talking with Sneeves and everything.
So are you leaving your like little suite, your hallway?
Yeah,
Headed out.
Yeah, I just walk around, maybe
You
get some
open the
lunch.
door into Quentin Giuliano's face, smacking it. You hear
so
the
sorry.
whoa,
Oh.
and you look, and his glasses are just like twisted, and his hair is
Oh.
frazzled.
Okay, come on, sit down. And Canari will just kind of like grab him by
It was
the
a
hand,
big
just,
old like boom.
Yeah, she can
I
see
think I
the
might be
stars.
concussed.
Sit down on the couch. You're fine.
His bouquet
Am I
has
losing-
been knocked out of his hands.
Am I losing blood? I feel faint.
Mhm.
No, you just got hit really hard with the door because I didn't really expect anybody to like just. Never mind. Just and Canari
He's
was
lost
like,
one whole hit point, Quentin. Calm
Oh.
down.
I was just coming inside to see, check on people. Oh,
"What, you're
my glasses.
I thought he had a monocle.
He has glasses now.
The other eye got worse. Don't worry about it.
He's got two.
The stress is making me blind. He starts trying to bend them back in place. He seems all flustered and a little
let's-
embarrassed.
I don't have mending, so I can't help it.
Oh, I do.
We'll
It's simple wire glasses, so
Yeah.
it'll take a minute to work it, but it'll be all right.
So what were you in such a hurry for, Quentin? What's the matter?
Nothing. Just wanted to check on everyone.
Oh, that's good. I'm sorry for
Yep.
how well I need the door and the glasses, but people don't give you enough credit.
You're damn right.
I mean, sure, you can make improvements, but so can everybody.
And I've been taking copious notes about all those improvements. Oh,
Yeah,
that was a joke.
Okay. That's clever. That's look. Here, just stay right here, and I'll go into the kitchen and get. I'll make something for his constitution.
Nice.
His delicate constitution.
Yes. I think after living with Canari kind of looks at her arms and like it's like, did Braenna like
I got
go
buffer?
through like a yeah, it was like Canari's like she has a +1 strength, but I don't think that's like she's like, maybe I have gotten just more like brute force. I don't know. But yeah, she'll spend some time just like making afternoon tea or something and set it out for them.
Okay. As you turn around, you made some tea, right?
Well, he also wanted some. I'll make iced tea because he said he wanted ice.
So you bring him iced tea, and he puts the glass against his forehead.
Oh,
Takes a sip from it, and then puts it back on his forehead. It's fine. It's fine.
I lay my I move the glasses out of the way and I lay a hand down and I'll cast Cure Wounds.
The swelling goes down, and he says, "Oh, that feels much better. Is that what it feels like to get magical healing?
Yeah.
Why don't they have this in hospitals?" They do. That's a joke. Dev joke, not Quentin.
No, Dev joke.
Yeah.
It's like we're in a magocracy. Like I'm pretty sure everything's magic.
Okay. Be bold, Quentin. Be brave. I didn't just come in here to check on you. I was actually hoping that nobody would be in here. Ooh.
You know that sounds very.
I know. He steps a little closer to you, and he reaches and for your face, and he says, you have some hair in your face," and then he tries to brush like a single bang back.
It's like caught. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, no, ow. That's making it worse. Okay, here, just you.
When he pulls away, you feel a little bit of a weight in your hair.
I reach up and feel.
It's a bug.
It feels like a hairpin, like a hair clip kind of thing. He slid in there like a.
I'll take it out.
What are those called?
A barrette?
Yeah, like a barrette. What's a barrette? What is a barrette? How do you spell that?
B-E-R.
Yeah, it's kind of like a barrette.
C-E.
Or but like an antique vintage hair barrette clip, whatever. Anyway, the important thing is that you start feeling and you feel like what looks to be like wings, and it has a little canary on the side. I made that for you, but I want it to be an anonymous gift. I'm gonna go throw up now. He rushes away. You hear into the toilet in the bathroom.
Canari's used to just sounds of illness and other things, so she's just she kind of rolls her eyes. Can I take a look at the I'll take it out of my hair and actually look at it?
Yeah, it's this small little hairpin that you can use to kind of pin back like bangs or something, and it has a golden symbol of a Canari on the side, and then some ornate little carved runes in it. But did I say that it's metal? It's actually made out of wood. I carved it. How's
the craftsmanship?
Excellent. masterful, some would say.
Learn something new every day. And I think Canari would like she'd go back into her room and like take like her hair back a little bit and kind of tie it back and use that clip. Just like along the side.
Trying to find like a reference image, but there's no Canari hair clips on Google. Which means there's a niche in the market if anyone wants to hop on that.
Now accepting fan art. Oh.
He leaves the bathroom and he's just like not making eye contact. His hands are like between, he's like, I'm gonna leave now.
What?
And then he turns to leave.
Okay, Quentin, I appreciate the gift. It can stay anonymous. This isn't. It's very thoughtful. Though I would encourage you in the future, if you're trying to speak one-on-one with a person, maybe not say the words, I waited until we were alone. That's a little weird. Just, you can give the wrong impression, and I have a lot of high-level magic that I didn't want to use, but is available to me.
Did you think I was like
I didn't know what you were going to do.
An evil operative of the...
No.
Of the Dark Hori?
No.
I would never...
Not that. It just... There's no reason to make this any weirder. You are our team's liaison. That's completely fine. You can just say you want to speak with me. You don't have to...
To be fair, I did want to do this anonymously. Gulp. He says the word gulp.
You're very sweet, Quentin.
Well, this has been wonderful. He turns to leave.
Moxie and Umbran walk through the door.
Smash him again.
Smash him in the head.
Oh no.
It opens both ways, depending on whoever's opening the door.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then he pushes past both of you, like a little hunched in.
What an odd little man. As I limp Moxie over to the couch to lay her down.
I tried to be nice to him and he was so rude.
That's unbelievable.
Stupid.
Should ask for a better liaison next time. I don't know how this slipped under the radar.
We're not doing this again. This is a one-time.
One time what?
Right? Like, we only go into the dungeon sphere once.
I don't want to go back in here once we win. Once we win, my wish will be to never have to go into here again. Obviously, I'm going to wish for something different, but maybe I'll ask.
Oh my god, what if they did like a tournament of champions?
We're not.
And,
I would
the
love
dungeon
that.
sphere
Well, you.
It's a
would
quarter
be
kill,
like
guys. Don't worry
half
about it.
dungeons. I mean, I guess there's only like 2 other team winners, so that wouldn't be as crazy unless we were like all against each other, but that would be even worse.
Jacob's just like, everything's on fire. I'll be there at break.
I know. Jacob's having a rough go of it. It's
What's
really bad.
happening? The venue is on fire.
Not his venue, but a place like next to it.
An unrelated section of the gardens.
I feel so
All right.
bad.
I don't know if you saw my. I don't know
didn't
if you
see
saw
that
my
until
my
now.
like 5 minutes ago, but yeah.
Ugh. It was happening in the middle of the scene with Canari and Clinton, so I was
Yeah.
just like, I bet you were just reacting to that. No, this is worse.
Yeah.
That was like a meet cute sort of thing where it's like, I'm just picturing Milo Thatch. And honestly, anyway, Umbran, Moxie, what happened?
Well, I mean, they haven't actually aired a tournament of champions, so I don't know what's gonna happen in
why
it.
are you why are
Eyes
you draped on the
dilated.
couch? Yeah, Canari's like full on like inspecting and like evaluating, like going through her chart.
I met a dragon with stars. No. Oh, they're gonna bring back a dragon full of stars.
We found where Hector gets her visions from.
No, she
It's
gets those from
drugs.
fate. She was like saying this thing about how there's like something in here that's like messing up her cards and stuff, and like it's messing up fate or so. I don't know. I had already had some of her tea.
It was drugs.
She says it's called microdosing.
Hector, she's twice your size, Moxie.
Okay, so is her cup. I don't understand the fucking problem.
Microdosing for her is
Macro. Macro dosing.
Canari just immediately like flashes back to level 1 and just seeing like Moxie high as a kite.
I mean, it'll wear off eventually.
It will. I don't have a lesser restoration prepared today, so
Why would I want you to restore me from this? It's amazing.
well, I don't know what. Never mind. Okay. Well, we're just gonna deal with this then.
Why are you in the kitchen though with Quentin? Ew.
He.
That's where we went, right?
Yes, we're in the kitchen right now, Moxie. I'll go get you some bread.
Oh,
I don't
thank you,
move.
Umbran. Okay, I'll stay here.
Continue
in the
to
kitchen.
stand where I am.
There's a platter of finger cakes, like little cucumber sandwiches. Like
You
on
say
the
that they're
table.
finger cakes, and the cucumber little slices start to look like fingers.
Did Quentin bring you real fingers? Don't let him do that. Ew.
No,
No, weirdo.
He was just trying to figure out where the rest of us were. I guess he wanted to see if we had any questions for him before, the night's festivities, if we had any game plan. But I was the only one here.
Inside
No.
check.
Why is it so rude? That's the question I want to ask him.
15. Do I believe Canari?
I rolled an 11, so you don't.
Ah!
And then Braenna walks in.
I've never seen that man so flustered.
Oh, no, Braenna
before,
doesn't walk
truly.
in.
He just came to check in.
Meanwhile, Gale is slipping a feather into Braenna's hair. Or behind her ear.
I think at some point they would dance for a while. Maybe they'd go and chill on the couch and.
Yeah, if you want to dance, Gale can have her chorus of songbirds begin to sing something.
Well, isn't there like the jazz band or something there?
They
Not
don't come
yet.
out until like sunset.
Well, then we wouldn't do that.
I don't know. She'll still ask if you want to dance and then have the birds sing.
Cool. Well, then we would do that. Okay.
You're
And
like a rock, holding me down to this earth, grounding me as we dance. It's wonderful.
You're so short.
I'm always
The bend over.
feeling pulled to the sky, but somehow I feel evened out in your arms. And then she hugs you.
Braenna smiles and like leans in.
Meanwhile, back to Canari and Moxie and Umbran.
So I was able to contact Sneeves, and he had some weird information. There was... Canari, pulls out, goes into her room and brings back, a sheet of parchment with, very hastily scrawled writing. And just says, so, Team Empyrean was formed by the church that Normock was a part of. Some, not Broomish, but it was there's some, I didn't catch the name, but Sneeves was a cleric, but converted to their faith. I don't know, but he ended up being they ended up bribing whoever was controlling the scrying sensors in order to get information about us and other teams. I guess the church was responsible for buying and running Dungeon Sphere, which I think we knew before, but Normock, she was this holy figure, but I guess wasn't worshipping. Sneeve said she wasn't worshipping the god of the church.
Today I want to tell you about...
Sorry.
Hi, guys. But said, I guess there's a entity associated with the Dreaming Dark named Sulkatesh, and I don't know what that means for us, but if Normak was worshipping her and it has any connection to do with the Dreaming Dark, I don't think it's over just because she's gone.
Would Dev, would the name Sulkatash mean anything to Umbran with
Roll
his
history check.
connection to the House Celeron? Yeah, these aren't even Umbran's dice. Give me 1 sec. I've still got caster set out.
Cool.
I get mad if I don't roll them. Ah, great. What's my history? Oh, 9.
No.
Doesn't matter to me.
I don't know.
Any other questions?
No, I just caught him up to speed with what Sneeves had told Canari.
Yeah, I don't think Moxie would have a reason to know that name.
He did say, though, and maybe this is a conversation for a different time, seeing as how you have been staring at your own hand in front of your face for the last 5 minutes, Moxie.
Oh my god, that's my hand?
Yes. Yeah, I move it away from like here to like I just put the arm just down.
You're too good at this. Meanwhile, Braenna, you feel a weird rumbling in your chest.
Okay. Whoa.
Or
What is?
And
What-
Gale asks, what is that? And suddenly, a burst of force pushes you and Gale apart. And
Really?
Gale yells and gets smacked back into the wall of rocks and vines. And Braenna, you slide back, digging your feet in, and in the middle of you two
Uh-huh.
is a translucent, phantasmic form of Andrew. He's just standing there like, oh, you know what's happening.
Andrew, what are you doing?
The last thing I could think of was about how proud I was of you and going out of your way to dance with this girl, and now I'm here. In real, what am I?
Braenna will, like, try to touch him.
Your hand goes through.
I don't think you're really here, Andrew.
But I mean, we're talking, so I have to be here in some way.
Well, yeah, but, like...
And then
I think-
suddenly his form sucks back into the crystal.
What? Gale, that was my brother Andrew. He's in my crystal.
Well, we all have our family secrets.
It's not really a secret. We just found him in here, like,
Oh,
a while ago. I don't know. It was the weirdest thing. Like, all this stuff keeps on happening that's, like, related to stuff that was in our history and thing, and it's very weird. Have you had that a lot in yours?
yes, actually.
Oopsies.
That's interesting. Well, so something that you might need to know about me is that I was actually enslaved by a Jinni. The
Do you need me to beat him up?
No. Because the air elemental genie of the yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, it's still a little it's still a lot to process, but I was enslaved by one, and that exact same one was here in this dungeon.
So you beat him up.
Yeah, we did end up sending him back to the elemental plane of air, but I mean, he's still out there, just reforming. And so I've been thinking, why did that happen? How could that have happened?
How would they pull that
anyone know?
random one? Because like we've been fighting lots of different stuff, but like, why would we go to a place that would let us find Andrew?
Exactly. I haven't told anyone except my family that. No one else knows. No one else would have said anything. So, and then Claude, well, his greatest fear seemed to come to life in the dungeon sphere. Now, granted, that greatest fear was man-eating sheep, but they still, like, such a specific fear. I don't understand how that would have come about unless something about this fear is using whatever we've had in our lives against us somehow without knowing. Are we creating it? Is it us? Is it them? Is it real?
I don't know. I feel like some of the stuff's not real, but Andrew's back for real. So it's gotta be real.
And I'm hoping that I can get my brother back too. If things like that are possible in here, maybe it'll be possible for us. And we can fix the mistake we made coming in here.
Well, I can help whenever way I can.
Thank you.
Braenna
Meanwhile,
Braenna leans in again for dance and stuffs.
dancing to myself.
Not dancing with herself. She's
I
got
know.
Gale.
It's with a girl, jeez.
Jeez.
All right. Meanwhile, Moxie, you're coming down, and you have a headache.
Yeah, Moxie's just drinking a bunch of water at this point.
And later into the day, everyone hears in their minds, please return to the ballroom for the official announcement of the members of Team Lich, and be prepared to present your choice.
Have we come to an accord?
Assume Vrexil is there, but just being really quiet.
Yeah, Rex has been through a lot. He proposed to a girl.
Again.
He's also like fixing his arm, but thinking like, an arm?
Sneeb said he'd be willing to be an informant for us, and I think compared to who else might be brought back, it might be our best option for eyes on what's going on in Team Lich.
Well, and he did, I guess, give us a bunch of new information about what's going on, and now I don't have to be as intensely curious about that stupid scam.
Right.
So I suppose I appreciate that. Plus, he said he'd change to whatever god you picked, right?
Well, it isn't necessarily who I pick. I mean, faith's kind of an individual thing. I don't really feel good about choosing. I just told him he probably shouldn't be worshipping a god that corrupted him. Or that was so easily corruptible. But
I think at this point, Braenna walks in, red-faced. What I miss?
There's a feather tucked in between her ear and her hair. In her head.
I don't know. What did we miss?
you missed Moxie being high.
Are you friends with a bird now?
Never mind. She's still here.
Gail and I had a good time. They're bringing back Nunya.
Oh.
Oh.
And I spoke with Tuk Tuk. He said that they are bringing back Triskin Slipskins.
Lipstick.
Whatever. Nobody
And
cares what his name
Nino.
was.
I named him. It's a good name.
They are good names, Steph. Braenna just would not remember Nino.
No, I know.
I still can't say whatever Triskin Slipskin's name is.
Julius.
What's his name?
Quentin Giuliano.
Guacamole,
Slip
our
skip.
best friend.
Trix-
Gorgonzola.
Trix. Wait, no, wait.
Spatula.
Say it.
Gorgatula.
Trixin.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Trixin. Slip.
Slip.
Skip.
Skip.
A slip and a skip.
Slip skip.
Yeah, I
Slip,
always want to
skip.
accidentally say Slipknot.
Well, I call him Triskin Skiskin, but I can't literally cannot say his name.
You just summon cats
He's
whenever you
just
try
like
and say his
this.
name. Just
And you hear Vrexil pipe up. So what are we deciding, gang?
Yep, that's
No,
definitely
very
Vrexil's name.
um,
Egg assumes that if they bring back Triskin,
Trixin slip skip.
yeah, the rogue from Nightwalker.
Triskin, that he will owe them a favor, though they have not discussed this. And Egg has very much chosen not to restart his alliance with Team Dragon.
Did
Well,
I mean, have Umbran, you've watched past seasons of Dungeon Sphere. Do alliances really continue on after a certain point? Or is it just kind of okay? So
In the very first season, alliances lasted all the way until the end. The last final showdown was between two teams who had been allied since level 1. Alliances are still powerful. Most people are just simply too greedy and caught up with themselves to allow them to continue.
okay. Well, we at least have an ally in Genie. Phoenix still seems to be, trustworthy. They haven't given us any reason to doubt them yet. In my mind.
Speaking of your mind,
I don't care for.
you get a message. Beep, 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 beep. This is Zinnia tuning in to Canari Radio.
She's wasted 5 words of her sending on it.
Team Phoenix has decided to join, or bring back. Fuck, what was his name? Oh, her name. Gemini.
This is not ideal.
Oh,
Also of Team, or from
Nightwalker.
Team Nightwalker.
So 2 of the opposing leaders of Team Nightwalker, I specifically told Vrexil to... I told you!
I know we were undecided, I'm sorry.
The least amount of leaders that we could get. If it was a team of all followers, they would cave in on themselves.
I mean, they still might.
Hopefully we can count on Triskin, Slipskin. I can't find it. Triskin, and Gemini.
This is all in
There.
canon, by the way, everybody.
Literally cannot say his name. Who cares? I'm trying to be polite.
No, I think it's funnier in character. It's like Umbran.
So
Like,
what they'll have
2 warlocks
2 warlocks, a cleric, a rogue,
and a druid?
and a druid. There's no frontline fighters in there.
So it'll be
Team is-
easy to hit, basically.
I
Well,
should try to make a team at least a little evenly balanced, but I suppose.
Well, we don't want them to
I
succeed.
know,
do
I
we?
know, but it's just the inefficiency of it drives me wild.
Well, we'll know all the drama when we bring back Steve's. I'll respond to Sim. I mean, do I get
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Steve's? Yeah. I mean, I don't think we have any other candidates, really.
We haven't given the time or effort to think about anyone else, so
Well, we have that now, or we have, the next 2 minutes really to decide.
The next combat long 2 minutes, so it's gonna take like
3 hours.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit this one out, okay, guys?
We know.
Okay.
We know. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, Vrexil. Go sit down.
Go have
I
a
give him a cat out of nowhere, just like.
We give him a cookie and some tea.
Yep. Well, I think Sneeves is our best bet, and at the very least, we presume that he hasn't been corrupted. And if he
It will
has,
justify it to the other teams, though. They won't be thrilled to know we're bringing back a cleric. We could say he's so old, it's very likely that he'll just die of exposure. So we have picked the weakest person we could
I was
think of.
gonna say we could, let them know that we picked him off fairly easily, and that like he isn't that much of a threat to begin with. Can't even move really.
He did stand in that one spot, yes, as I murdered him.
Yeah. I'll reply back to Zinnia and say, thank you for letting us know. We've decided to bring back Sneeves from Empyrean.
We could always let our allies know that like we have an in and we'll be sharing, some information or whatever if we wanted. Maybe not Phoenix, but for Genie.
You get another message.
Mhm.
Also, in hopes of furthering our alliance, I have insider knowledge that chosen returners may not be as they were.
Oh. It's not a true resurrection.
New skills, abilities.
Tell her how
Et cetera.
dare she not call me. Stuff like that.
You don't like her.
I don't, but I am the de facto leader of this team, and I would like to be
Well, and who
treated as
has
such.
sending and who has been the communicator for the team? I tell you the
Above table, I already deleted their character sheets and I don't remember anything from them. So I'm just gonna remake their entire character, and so they're prepping differently, coming back, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I completely
It makes sense for Sneeves because he changes gods.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I still have Trixon and someone else would like I took him off of my thing, but I think he's still in my stuff.
None of my people came back, so.
Yeah, I have Gemini in mine.
Oh, do you?
Mhm.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, because I'm remaking all of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna just delete the ones that
Yes.
I have? Okay.
Yep. I made this decision to do a team Lich after the fact. So I'm just gonna, they're gonna come back. Maybe they're gonna mostly be the same. I can promise you that.
Yeah, would I know, like, would it essentially be like a reincarnation spell? Like, potentially?
Yeah, similar.
Okay.
Probably the same mechanics, you thinking.
Good to know. We may have an in with Team Lich for information to share with you.
You don't get a reply. Either because she's not
She doesn't
replying, or she doesn't want to use the spell slot.
Well, she's already used 2, so that's...
I mean, why didn't we just say this on our way to the meeting? We could have just hung out
I don't know.
in the alleyway.
Wizards are weird.
I don't know. I just. She doesn't rub anyone else the wrong way. Nobody else is infuriated.
I don't really think about her all that much. I mean,
I have a different set of problems to worry about.
there's cooler people to think about.
Flash over to Claude, like picking at his teeth and scratching the inside of his thigh.
Trembling at the thought of man eating sheep.
One fear.
No fear, man-eating sheep. One fear.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, where go?
You go to the ceremony. It is in the ballroom. Everyone is gathered.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay, internet, come back.
Break.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
It's okay. We just panicked a little bit.
We
I'm
just laughed.
back. It's fine. Hold on, let me make sure my OBS is coming back.
Need to move you guys.
Okay,
again.
come on, you can do it.
Ah.
Ah!
Oh,
Ah.
Well.
I do like that you and I are friends, Yuri, but our characters always just butt heads.
One day we'll make best friends, but just not today.
We'll be best friends one day, not today.
Why is it not cooperating? There we go.
I thought you were telling Quincy to not be petty at first.
No.
Okay, we're back, by the way, I think. Maybe, hopefully. Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, no one actually took their 10-minute break, but if we want to take a 10-minute break, we can take a 10-minute break.
I mean, we could do the reveal.
I'm gonna do the review first.
Yeah.
To the real. Welcome back to the stream,
Nothing.
everyone.
I think we're good. It's my internet's it's being crappy right now, but hopefully
If not,
hopefully it'll stable out
fine.
here. We'll see.
at
We'll
least
see,
your
we'll
garden's
see.
not on fire.
Yeah, at least your venue didn't set on fire.
Well,
Yeah.
next to the venue.
So anyway, the liaisons get up and one by one, each have a scroll, and the first person that steps up is Julius, the tattoo stud, who represents Team Genie. And he opens the scroll and says, Team Genie has chosen Nino. And then suddenly, you hear a splash of water and a shimmer, and Nino's form appears in front of you. But a hologram, like holographic. And it's kind of like an avatar, stand-in of this person. You can kind of see through. And then one by one, the Team Giant representative, also known as Lena, announces that they have chosen Bordak. So you see the form. Also, Nino's form is this heavily scarved and covered boy-ish, maybe non-binary person. You don't know. And they have a blue face underneath everything, and they seem to be like soaking wet all the time. And then Nino, after Nino, Bordak appears. Bordak is this large, hulking, black-scaled dragonborn who is a druid, and sometimes you see little constellations almost floating around his scales. Almost as if his scales were the night. Which I think is really cool imagery. I kind of want to play this character one day.
I feel like Moxie's like, oh, hey.
And
Friends?
then the representative of Team Phoenix, that little black kobold, whose name I forgot, Rin. rolls open a scroll and announces that they chose Gemini. So you see this bestial-faced woman with a like snarling expression, 2 guns holstered, her hair tightly packed back, in this brownish complexion, almost of rusty, and she looks like she's here to shoot, here to fire. Quentin also walks up, has a scroll. Where did he get the scroll from? You don't know. And maybe it's all a formality, or maybe whoever you choose gets put onto the scroll. And then he opens it up and announces that Team Reaper has chosen Sneeves to return. And some of the other people gasp from the other teams. Would you like to know who?
Yeah.
I would
Yes.
love to.
So Ilaria Brightshade has gasped. And she's starting to whisper. And,
What team is she on?
Phoenix.
Hydra.
Hydra, that's what I meant. I don't even know my NPC's names. Yeah. And then there's no reaction from Egg. Ilaria's kind of leaning over to Alan Farmer and talking about it a little aside. Team Genie seems unperturbed.
They knew.
You just-
Man, we love Genie. They're the best.
And then
Brain is making googly eyes towards Gale.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Whoever had Cypress. She's no longer in the campaign.
Oh no, sorry, I was trying to figure
No,
out.
it's okay.
I left him.
No, it's okay. Like that. That's interesting that happened. It shouldn't happen like that. I don't
Alright,
understand
well,
why D&D Beyond is made like that. Anyway,
I won't delete anyone else. Sorry.
it's okay.
You know, when she got that
That's
new
my
arm,
bad.
she just feels like a new woman.
Yeah,
New stats and everything.
Hell yeah. You actually heard Colonel Illamar and Cypress didn't gasp, but they're kind of like talking to each other, maybe saying something about it. And then Berutha spits on the ground. And it's just like this big old loogie. And you also saw that Noah the Queenslayer has also gasped a little bit. He actually turns and looks at all of you. I'm surprised you chose that old fool.
He'll be so easy to kill the second time.
No, he was probably the most powerful from that team.
He went down like a wet paper bag.
He didn't even move.
Did
I
you
heard
see
as
this
such.
thing?
No. Maybe it's for the best.
Yeah.
Who am I
It's
to
just
judge?
surprising that somebody
If we
calls
wait a week,
themselves
he might just die of natural causes.
It's
It
surprising
is.
that somebody called Queenslayer, or actually more accurately calls himself a Queenslayer, would be so scared of a cleric. Kind of gives you the impression of being weaker than you are.
Are you saying that cleric shouldn't be feared? Miss Cleric.
No, I'm saying you should have good reason to fear me.
It didn't work out like that. Well, maybe we rehearsed these.
And we're on the
Before we
same
say
page. Don't worry. You ain't no clean queen. I ain't slaying you unless I have to. Eat the
Moxie's
rich.
just glaring.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
very glad we didn't ally ourselves a team giant. They seem like a disaster.
Well, Giant doesn't want anybody's.
They're
Lena
so
was.
nice. I love Hector.
Well, they just didn't want any alliances. They thought they would be bogged down. Lena's actually a very.
Why
nice
can't we
person.
ever back me up when I'm trying to?
I was just saying that Hector's really cool
I was just
and
offering.
has good tea.
No more tea. I'm sick of this.
No.
Why are you
Oh,
always
Jacob's here!
Yay!
Jacob!
Woo! Hold on, I have to
Jacob.
fix.
You're back.
I have to fix
You're gonna
some
take
things.
a 10-minute break.
Just in time.
Vrexil is here
Goodbye,
to
everyone.
ruin all
We'll
your
be
cameras.
back.
Oh, who
One-
did Hydra pick? You
Yeah.
didn't say.
Hydra?
I don't-
Oh yeah. So the old lady walks up. Trexin slipskip.
Oh, great.
Okay.
And
Oh.
then his horn.
Is that wrong? That's wrong.
What?
Hold on.
Oh.
Boo! I have done the thing. Bam.
Okay, cool. Hi, Jacob.
Hello. Hello.
I fixed it.
It was the garden next to where you work that was on fire?
Yes.
With the fires, bruh.
A different
day.
part of oh, today was a day.
Okay,
And
anyway,
did you
we
get to
are-
not be there soon.
We are taking a 10-minute break, so
It's true.
Perfect
go do your
timing.
stuff. Just
We'll
so,
be back.
Yeah, so we can give Jacob a little bit of time to settle.
Yeah, what happened?
We will be back and we will
I'll
tell
catch
you
you
all
up.
about it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll be here if you stick around.
Cool.
10 to 12 minutes. We'll be back. Bye.
And we are back, everybody. The conglomeration of people, the announcements and everything are followed by a nice banquet. You eat your fill. You drink your libations. And you have a rousing good time tonight. Is there anything you would like to do before you go to sleep? In the morning, you are heading out to level 5.
Braenna has good evening with Gale.
And oh, were you gonna say something?
Oh, I was just Canari would, as they're all dispersing, Canari would just say that she's happy to talk with anybody that has questions about their selection. Just a little bit of a power move.
So you stand up and you announce this to everybody?
Yeah.
You just hear Berutha slammer. Sit down!
Yeah, Canari, get off the table. No need for it.
We are eating!
Oh, you've never had people dance on your table while you eat. I see how it is.
Lives
Can
are
I
not
just-
for revelry!
Okay, Canari like leans into Umbran and is just like, look, I know I grew up in a temple, but this is a little ridiculous. Have these people not experienced anything that we have?
What people?
I
Who?
don't know. Giant?
I don't know, does it look like I speak giant?
Oh yeah.
That's
Jacob.
a funny joke, because on Monday I do speak giant.
Would you like to roll a history check to determine who Sul Kotesh is?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm just gonna sit here and stare at this plate of chicken.
I will also accept Arcana from you.
also the same for me.
Alright.
Can I add a flash of genius to myself for this?
Flash of Genius can be added to skill checks, yeah.
Then 24.
Ooh.
It's not that bad.
I mean, that's a 9 on the die for me. So
I love that he saw that it would be a 19 and he's like, still not good enough. Need that extra 5
Little bit
points.
I mean, 20 is a threshold that a lot of DMs use. So,
Mhm.
here's the information. You have been racking your brain trying to access all of what's stored up in here to try and figure out Sul Kotesh. Why does that sound familiar? And you ask the queen maybe, and she's like, nah.
useless.
Excuse me, I'm good for a lot of other stuff. And then you hear, it clicks in your head. The Queen of Shadows. A creature who can assume many forms. The Keeper of Secrets. She embodies the fears and superstitions surrounding magic, from malevolent warlocks to mad wizards, from deadly curses to magical power that draws those who wield it deeper into darkness. One of the immortal overlords, long ago bound by the silver flame, unable to manifest in the world. However, this was a legend from 10,000 years ago. One of the oldest recorded pieces of history, whispering Sul Katesh's name.
That's a lot to just click in and go, oh yeah.
Well, he's been thinking about this, since we all met up back in the room while you were on your way back from the fire.
Yeah, so you it's one of the only reason you know this is because the people that discovered these ruins that had this information, almost like the Rosetta Stone of this long dead culture, were gnome explorers.
Okay. Yeah, so I imagine Vrexil, it's one of those like tip of your tongue things, and he doesn't do well with that, so he just disappeared for a half a day.
And you realize this while you're taking a bite, and you like,
feels right.
You start choking a little bit, and then I don't know, Alan Farmer smacks you on the back and
sends you flying across the table.
Yeah, so it comes as a sort of a shock to you.
Okay. I would relay that to my party the next time that we're all by ourselves.
You can always give Canari that look, like.
Yeah, with that. Yeah.
Brain.
Yeah.
Sorry, with mind link.
Yeah, info dump. You still get like a residual in your brain, like.
Breathe.
And then all of that information gets dumped to you.
Oh boy. And Canari would like jump back all the information she got from Sneeves and what she knows and like the connection to the Dreaming Dark. Yeah. That's fun.
All right. Anything else? The night ends. You return to your rooms. You go to sleep, take a long rest. And you all wake up in the morning uninterrupted.
Does anybody want a cloak of protection?
Vrexil just walks out of the room asking that first thing.
Do you have to attune to it?
You do. It's a +1 to AC and all saving throws.
I already have one, or I would, but
it was my my newest infusion replicate item. Ooh. And I've got something I could swap if anybody wants it. Before we go frolicking into the next level.
I've already got a ring of protection.
Okay.
I've got the braces of defense, so.
Okay. I mean, if we do the... Nah, I'm fine with what I have.
I might wear it.
Go for it.
I can put that in my armor.
I have to prepare new spells.
Do you wear it around your neck, or do you drape it over your neck like a tablecloth?
This feels like the, if giraffes wore pants question.
How would they wear that?
How does... I don't know. If I'm gonna put it on my armor, I would lose something else. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna figure that out before we go. But the style element is an important question in this.
All
very,
right.
very important.
Excited to get back into the dungeon sphere.
You were informed the previous night by Clinton, by the way, because I forgot this, that the doorway that led to the balcony is now the doorway that leads in, will tomorrow be the door that leads into the sphere.
Would anyone like to get one more smooch in before we head back into the sphere.
Have you guys all smooched people? Am I the only
Did I
one who
miss
hasn't
smooching?
smooched?
Braenna has snuck off, yes.
Yes, yes. Well,
Gale are an
wait.
item.
Ooh,
Now,
ooh,
maybe.
Canari, do you want to go find Quintilius?
Wait, why would you be smooching him?
I said I wouldn't tell him. Or tell
One
anybody.
thing Moxie doesn't remember from yesterday.
He gave me this, and Canari will take the pin out of her hair.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you have to kiss him if you don't want
I
to.
didn't kiss him. Umbran's
Okay.
just
Just
very
want to make sure that
comically
you
adding-
know.
No, I know. I told him to back off when he got close at first. I thought I was going to have to punch him in the throat, which I do credit you for teaching me how to do.
No problem.
It looks like a canary, you said?
Mhm.
Vrexil asks you if you're interested in it flying around like Soren.
I'll think about it. That could be kind of fun.
It's an option.
Yeah.
So, let me know when you are ready.
Just waiting for Braenna to get back.
I'm still
Oh.
picking spells.
Honestly, that could actually be really cool if you wore Soren or its successor as a pin, because then if I'm not using it, it's on you and it can jab you with a cure wounds if you go down.
That can be the spell storing item.
Oh, I have some.
I have that
I have
a lot.
plans. I have plans for those.
Don't worry. Not about it.
I'm just still.
don't you worry, time.
There's a lot of spells. I don't need that. What do I need? This is the worst part about playing a cleric, is that I don't just have a set list of spells. I have to pick things every day.
So you all are leaving, and there is a little bit of a breakfast waiting in your communal space as well. So you can feast to your heart's content as you prepare. You all need to see my gorgeous face, or else what's the point? What's the point? You all will begin slowly making your way out of the room. If you do leave anytime soon, you'll see that the other teams are doing the same thing. You know that the door will send you all to different locations, so you don't have to worry about like a scramble right away.
Dev, in the store before we go, would I be able to get some powdered diamond and incense for a glyph of warding spell?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
Whatever
get...
the cost is, you just take it out.
Okay,
Cludulius is happy to see you.
cool. I get 3. So, just in case.
Hey, no one to know. What do you think of that Zinnia girl?
She seems very much your type. I mean,
Is that because I'm a wizard? you-
definitely.
Magus?
No, it's just similar interests.
Right. I mean, we do both like books.
Yeah,
He
because you're
has a
wizards.
weasel, you are a weasel.
I think you should ask her about that.
You know, I just might.
I think that is absolutely an avenue that you should pursue.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it. And she's smart. She's powerful. And we could both become liches one day and live happily ever after.
You should lead. You should lead with that. She was
Hey
saying.
girl,
She was
you
saying
want to
the
become
same
witches
thing.
together one day?
She said the same thing to me. Weirdly enough.
Wait, are you saying about me?
Oh, of course. Who else has? I mean,
Oh, there's some stuff I gotta clean up in the back room.
Right.
Disgusting.
That's a 7 deception check, by the way.
All right. What is his? He'll be like, I think that you might be pulling my leg, but it's fine. I'm gonna fantasize about it anyway. Bye.
Oh,
Disgusting. The worst.
About turning into Lich and living happily ever after.
Okay.
Dang it. Tried to trick you.
Can't wait for that to
Wyatt.
continue.
How are you spells
Yeah.
coming?
I am down to picking my last one, so feel free to go ahead.
You all enter the ballroom. The gates, swirling vortex. Quentin is there. He just bows slightly. It's a little bit of a. He doesn't smile, but he acknowledges you with his face. Like, it's hard to read.
I roll my eyes at him.
Moxie kind
He
of
rolls his eyes
glares
back.
and tries to give a look that says, remember what I asked you to do for me, thanks.
I forgot. Message me when you get a chance.
Yeah, I have to go remember what I asked. I know she asked something.
And you all walked. Oh, above the portal is a glowing, sparkling sign that says Victory Mountain, level 5. Victory Mountain. Like little fireworks shoot off of it. It's very campy.
I can't fit on another thing, but I would like everyone in a hot sec when when the stream finally catches up to what I did to check out the overlay, because I amused myself. It should be caught up now.
Should I do that? Did you change Canari's last name to Giuliano?
It just says Canari.
Oh yeah, I probably should have updated the overlay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we were getting to level 5 or not today. It's been a crazy week. But I didn't get hit by a car, so it's not like I have that.
At least there's that.
I have my spells.
Wink.
Sorry, I just had to amuse myself, so it's fine.
As you step out of the doorway and out into level 5, you see. Well, first, the passage is like, it's a strange sensation as you're being thrust through time and dimensional warping all around you, tingly, and you get this a weird taste of mint in your mouth. You're like, why is it minty? Menthol kind of. And then you're deposited. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the map, and I'm gonna throw it up on Owlbear, and then Melissa,
Yeah,
when I do that, I just need you to switch to the battle map when you get a chance.
I will, in fact, do that thing
Oh my god, where is it?
as soon as I get the rest of the setup. Bam! There we
Bam.
go. Oh, my music stopped. Why did it do that? Hold on.
Is it because your internet crashed and you forgot to just bring it back up?
It's possible. I'm gonna turn the looping back on. Yeah, it must have. When
Oh my god.
the loop must have crashed when I.
I went into my level 5 folder and it's a bunch of the AI generated Pokemon. Where's this map? These are cool though. These are there's some cool guys in here. I'm very excited to take a look at this later, but oh, it is in here still. Okay.
As we were going in,
Oh,
actually,
that's cool. Sorry.
Canari would have casted aid at a 3rd level to give Braenna, Moxie, and Umbran an additional 10 hit points.
Neat. Are we good?
And then
Are we
use
good?
her spell refueling ring.
Not quite. This way.
As you step out of the doorway and out into level 5, you see a towering mountain with a frigid peak rising above you. Apparent stone stairs are snaking up its ascent on the mountainside, stairs facing in your direction. They must be massive to be seen from this vantage point against this towering mountain. the valley floor that spreads out before you is blanketed by trees in between these short ridges. However, just looking a little bit more around you, you see that these trees are massive trees. Where was I in my notes? So there's a path that is going up into this forest that is climbing. I know why I keep losing it. First of all, ADHD. Secondly, because I didn't double space it. You are at the edge of this forest, not yet swallowed up by its vast woods, but you are at the base of a rising path that slowly ascends. A storm rumbles above you, lightning striking in the clouds, and here and there striking one of these massive towering trees, almost like the sequoias, redwoods. And there's no rain, but you can definitely feel the tingling of the electricity in the air, and the storm above makes you feel lighter from the low pressure system all around you. And the thunder is constantly rumbling, almost leaving this this entire forest just echoing with this storm sounds. And you only get just a few seconds to take it in when a gargantuan-sized boulder rolls towards you down the hill.
That's what we were waiting for.
Whoop,
Yes.
there it is.
I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw of DC 17.
Can I try and cast Shatter on the boulder as it comes near us?
I'll allow it.
The boulder must make a...
The boulder!
The boulder does not appreciate a constitution.
Yes!
Constitution saving throw.
My God.
What is,
Dexterity?
what is the boulder's constitution modifier?
I just rolled for damage. And yeah, it's gonna be dexterity. It's like this sized. And you all are... right here.
Well,
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, that's a beautiful boulder. So smooth, so round.
Pilgrims used to ride these for miles.
16 points of shattered. Nope.
Make a dent.
Thunder damage.
Okay, anyway. It's gonna roll right past you. So you're gonna get you might get injured.
Well, Braenna can't be surprised by anything. I think she would try to go up ahead because, she rolled an 11 on her dex save because even with advantage, garbage. But she would go up and try to leverage a hammer hit underneath it to make it fly up in the air. Like, so it's coming down and she'll hit it right where it's at the ground in an attempt to make it fly up over.
The boulder
I
is...
step to the side with a 26.
This is actually a saber suck, so the boulder isn't going to crush you, but it is going to smack into you. And Braenna, what I'm going to say is that the boulder is much too large to do anything about like moving it or whatever, but you have your reaction to be able to reduce some damage. So that is an option.
I mean, so I think what would have happened is she would have raged, so then she can I can spirit shield if I and yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can say that you raged as a reaction.
I rolled a 5.
That's... Ooh.
Yeah, I only ended up getting a 15. I'm like 2 behind, and
I got a 6.
I'm adjusting to the plate armor.
Yeah, Braenna's like up
everyone's
here.
all like, oh no, and just gets...
Braenna's like up there.
We all run away from it instead of just running to the side.
Canari tries to follow, but like slips on a smaller rock.
Oh no!
Mhm.
You just hear the
This isn't your exact position. My computer's going really slow as I'm rolling dice. The boulder is gonna roll past you. But yeah, you're in the positions that you are. But yeah, if you saved, you can move away from the path.
I've already did.
Yes. Anyway, if you failed, that will be 64 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
Sorry, what?
Does the shatter help with any of that?
It does not.
Oh, okay.
Who's down?
This isn't something I can
Nobody, your
evasion,
head points are
right?
high.
What?
What?
This isn't something I can use with evasion, right?
Evasion, if you succeed on evasion, you don't take any damage, but if you fail, you still fail.
Yeah, but you take half.
You'll take half damage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
15 points off from probably Canari for Spirit Shield.
How much was it again?
64.
Okay.
Halved to 32.
Holy shit.
That's not as bad.
And also the math on this checks out because it's a gargantuan-sized boulder, and when a stone giant rolls a medium-sized boulder, it is 3d10. So if it is multiplied by 4 to get to gargantuan size, it is 12d10.
Let's
That's
just see what I would have rolled
entirely
if I
too
had
many.
advantage on it.
Oh, and
It's worse.
the things that rolled the boulder are stone giants.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Motherfucker.
Well, Braenna's raging, and she's got on a belt of stone giant strength. So she's
Yeah,
just
you
like,
do.
"Wah!" and is
seem
ready
to
to
have-
run.
They
up to
seem
them.
to have, actually they would have been here, they seem to have pushed the boulder into the path together.
Oh, I'm way off
stay
on the
there.
map. Hold on. Zoop. There we go. I think that's good.
But then there's one more
What?
creature that doesn't quite look, it looks similar to the stone giants, but a little off. So we're gonna indicate that with a little troll guy.
But he's so small.
No, not anymore. Bam.
Oh.
He's over here.
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
Is he a troll or is he?
He is a stone giant, but it doesn't seem like the other guys.
Are we rolling initiative, Dev?
Yes, you are.
Is he a stone giant wizard?
Oh, that's a little better. Oh, what's my initiative?
I
I got
Ari has her.
I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, who has vigilant?
I have it. I just, if I don't say it, I have it.
Okay.
Canari needs it the most out of everybody with initiative rolls.
All right, just a little bit of the game board press. Someone, you know,
How do I get
talk about our sponsors.
Today's sponsor is something
Drugs.
that you want.
2 drugs, kids.
Bars.
Have you
Microdosing is okay.
No. Have you ever felt like a paper bag going through the
Today's
wind?
sponsor is brought by whoever did Jacob's stitches. Thank you so much for fixing up our boy.
Go get stitches from that individual doctor right there.
Whoever
Yeah.
did that has sponsored today.
It was-
No, why am I?
It was
checking
actually
this
super
so
convenient.
much?
It was the corner on which I was hit that was the. I was like,
There you
hey.
go. That's great.
I love when you get hit right in front of the quick clinic, the minute
Yeah.
clinic, or in front of the CVS.
Yeah. Like, hey.
Oh,
c-
goodness.
That was me. Can you? Yeah.
Is the thing
Mhm.
that I need. I have too many books in front of me.
That's like that's a whole ass like sitcom plot. You get hit outside of a doctor's office and you walk in and they're like, "What happened to you?"
Hit by a car. Did the car stop to make sure you were okay, or did they
They
just
did.
keep driving?
They did. I had to tell him to calm down and breathe. I was like,
Oh,
Oh my
That
gosh.
happens. Yeah.
All right, Canari, what did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
Moxie, what'd you roll?
I have an 8.
All right. Vrexil, what'd you roll?
5.
All right.
What did Umbran do?
Yeah, Umbran, what'd you get?
23.
There you go. And then...
For the reasons why he should be the leader.
Because my initiative's a +8.
Yes.
I rolled a 50.
And yes, exactly. You understand. Canari sucks at talking to people. She just has the spells.
Close. Very, very close.
You're just so likable and, adorable. People see your hair buns and they feel safe.
Yeah, I am wearing it a la, like, Ladybird, like Cersei Roman. Just, like, kind of shoulder length now. She got a blunt bob cut.
Oh, she got a blunt?
No.
Oh.
No. I need,
Sorry,
like, a spray bottle.
heard blunt and I just, like, didn't...
I know, ADHD dev when he's DMing, just no.
What'd Braenna get?
Dirty 20.
So that means it is Umbran's turn first.
Oh, so
Oops.
fun.
I accidentally took Stone Giant number 2 away. Come back. Yeah.
I'm so far away. "90 feet. Oop. Oh, fine. I wasn't prepared for combat. Look at me, dropping my pants down. It's a joke, I don't wear any pants.
I didn't know if we were gonna get to combat or not, but...
You said you wanted to go straight to level 5.
Yeah, but just because I want something doesn't mean it'll happen, you know? Oh.
Alright, who's critically injured?
Define critically. Like hit by a car or not hit by
I am
Feels
down
like
half
they've
my
been
hit points,
hit
but
by-
I can heal myself.
Is hitting you with a boulder an insult to injury?
Yeah, kinda.
Oops.
How much is...
I mean, Vrexil's at 9 hit points, but he's fine.
Oh my.
Never mind.
What?
Go for Vrexil. Go for Vrexil.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
Canari, if you bring out the monocle, you'd be able to tell. Vrexil is pure red right now.
I'm just having monocle, like her glasses on, and you can see this, and just goes, "Oh God."
Oh, God. I'm gonna...
I also can heal myself, though, so.
Oh,
Alright, move a little closer to my friends.
This combat might go into the next episode.
oh no.
Probably.
That means there's more coming.
Oh no, giants probably have really good constitution, don't they?
Yeah.
One could assume such a thing.
But that's not gonna do as much. Within 90 feet. Alright, let's just start a little bit of damage control, hopefully. And
Department of Damage Control? Miss
yeah,
Marvel? Are we back to it? Did we circle back?
I haven't seen Miss Marvel yet.
It's a good show.
It's pretty cute.
Alright, I'm gonna twin cast a fan favorite, a classic. You know it. You love it. It's a 3rd level Tasha's Mind Whip.
Woo!
Intelligence saves on giants 2 and 3,
What's the range?
90 feet.
All right, cool.
Spell save 18.
Intelligence.
Sure, they're very smart.
Stone giants aren't smart, but they're not dumb. So it's up in the air. It's kind of like a 50-50 at this point. But not actually,
Oh.
because the spell save DC is very high.
Wait a second. Guess who's been casting Tasha's Mind Whip wrong forever?
Oh no.
Is it
When you upcast it, you can choose more creatures, not do more damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oops.
Never mind. I don't upcast. I don't twin spell it because I don't have to. at a third level, I can get. No, at third level.
Third level. Second stream.
It's a
String.
second.
Whip.
Third is the second one. Should I do my only 4th level spell to get all 3 of them?
There's 4 total things.
But they have to be within 90 feet.
Within 90 feet, yeah.
No, you could just do the 2 and save that.
Only
Okay, we'll
2 and
just-
3 are within 90
Third
feet of
level,
you.
yeah.
Oh,
If I
4 is
took it
within
on.
90 feet of you.
Well, I don't know what 4 does yet. And I'm not going to look with my non-human eyeballs to check.
Actually, let me show you what they look like.
I'll just do 2 and 3. No reason we spend 10 minutes on the first turn.
2 got a natural 1. 3 got an 11. Both fail.
Both will fail.
All right, I'm putting the stone giant in handouts.
I'm going to do an empowered
Perfect.
spell to re-roll 2 of my dice.
Other stone giants. All right. Good use of that.
Woohoo! It's going to be 16 points of psychic damage to both of them, and they are now wrapped up in my puppet strings. Yeah, I said he was like he's like a javelin thrower or something.
All right.
They can only move, attack, or bonus action, and that's all they get on their turn. And that's all my movement. And but I am gonna look at Braenna, and I'm gonna say, I'm trying something new. I'm going to encourage you to do a great job as I give you bardic inspiration.
What?
You did it, you absolute mad lad.
An absolute mad lad. I have taken a 3rd class. I have now 1 level of bard.
What?
Is it 1d6?
I believe so at this level, yeah.
All right, Brandon, you get a 1d6 bardic inspiration that you can use for ability checks, saving throws, or attack rolls.
Nate. Braenna.
If you cast a spell, you can also use it to cast a spell. Or,
Yeah.
for damage and stuff, but you can also add it to healing spells. You don't
Braenna,
have those.
as she's currently raging, runs up to here. And question.
Yes.
The dwarven thrower, immediately after the attack, the weapon flies back to my hand. Does that mean I can throw it twice? Because I have 2 attacks per
Yeah, if it immediately comes back to your hands, then it immediately comes back.
Neat. I am going to use the inspiration that I got like 15 episodes ago to get advantage on this first throw.
Which one are you attacking?
3.
3.
Ah, fuck. It's only a 19. Plus,
Well, that will hit.
plus 13.
32.
Yep, 32
That will
to
hit.
hit. So, dwarven thrower, because I'm throwing it at a giant, I get an extra 2d8. So I need some more d8s. Why do I only have 1d8 in my hand? That's ridiculous.
Did I
Hold on, I need some more
accidentally
d8s.
give Melissa a chance to use a feature of an item? I did.
Accidentally?
Because I did not consider that. It was accidentally.
I mean, no,
nothing I have done on
totally
this show is
meant
on
it.
purpose.
We are just half-assing our way through this game, and it's going great.
It's going amazing.
8, 15, 17, 26, 28.
It's almost like an uppercut. As a
28
the angle
points
is just perfect
of
for the
damage.
little dwarf throwing something up at stone giant. Perfect angle, so it just cracks against his head.
Beautiful.
Uh,
On that
Almost
first
sounds
one.
like stone on metal.
Neat. Second attack.
How much was it?
20,
How much damage?
20, what did I say? 28?
Yeah.
28. 28 points of damage on the first attack. Second attack is a 9 plus 13.
Yep.
For 3d8 again. Ooh, that was less good. 13, 14, 23, 25. Wait, hold on a second. Let me look at one thing. Where's my rage?
Melissa, you
It's a
saved
plus
against
3
the
now.
boulder, right?
I did not save against the boulder.
Oh.
But I
You
was
were not
raging.
prone. So did you do the jump? The 15-foot jump?
Yeah.
You could have raged, and then the 15-foot jump could have been your, like, standing up.
Yep.
Since it's like half.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
We're good. So the first one was actually 29 points of damage because my rage is plus 3 now.
All right, and what's the second one?
The second one...
no. You can't add rage to range.
Oh, then I don't do that. Never mind. It's fine. So,
Yeah, so it's
26 points.
Yeah.
And then 13, 14, 23. So,
Cool.
oh my god, can I math 49 points of damage?
Yep.
And then they just roar as a bonus action. Ah!
Braenna's roar. All right. You're trying to be like Claude.
Yep.
On an initiative count 20.
Mm-hmm.
A bigger rock.
Another rock.
Another rock. Nope. Number 1 and number 4 are going to pick up rocks that are near them and throw them at Braenna.
Okay.
So when we said another rock and then you said no, that was wrong. There's more
It
rocks.
was two
Well,
rocks.
you think it's a rock, but first,
I like show off my stone giant strength belt. Be like, ah, you sure you want to fight me?
first I need 2 DC 17 dexterity saving throws
For me?
as they try to hit you with these rocks.
Natural 20 on the first one for 23.
Right, it misses. Lands right next to you.
And 21 for the second one.
And that misses and lands right next to you. However, these rocks open up. And they are not slimes. They are strange rock creatures, elemental in nature.
Oh no.
It seems as though that they have thrown these rocks at you to deal damage, but then they turned out to be elemental creatures. And let me show you what they look like. The other 2 would have done this, but I ruled in my mind that Tasha's Mind Whip would prevent them from being able to take a lair action, environment action, whatever. So
Oh, so
What
cute.
a lad. Look at it.
Oh, those are so cute.
Mhm.
Can I hug it?
you can try.
Reaction, hug the rock
Hug
monster.
the rock monster. It's fine. It's a stone cutting thing. Don't
A
worry about
rock
it.
monster.
They're,
All right.
they're rock babies. They were
And
eggs.
they are on initiative.
Oh, you can do your dwarven spinning.
I can. I'm very excited about this.
All right. Now it is number 4's turn.
Neat.
Having just thrown that rock, this long and gangly creature begins walking.
Oh, so rude.
Oh, it was my turn. I have my reaction back now. We're good. Everything is fine. I'm ready for stuff and such. If 3 tries to hit anyone but me, it's no bueno for him. What is my feature on that again? I have so many new things. Oh no.
All right. Hands up right there. Cool. Cool. He has a reach of 15 feet, so he's not exactly close. Yeah, he's gonna pick up another rock and throw it at Umbran. He reaches into the ground, scoops up one of these mountainous rocks. It actually appears to be part of this almost like road that was once here long ago. And he throws it. And I need another... Oh, this time I need a DC 17 strength saving throw. If it hits. If it hits. It has to hit first.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. It might not hit. That is a 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay. It's going to throw another rock because it has multi-attack. And that is a 24.
Wait.
All right. So
Alright,
the...
launch it.
Oh.
No, never mind. That would just put me at a 24. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That'll be 28 points of damage, and I need that DC 17 strength saving throw.
Wait, 28? Oh my god.
Bludgeoning. And if you fail the saving throw of DC 17, the strength one, you are knocked prone.
That was a 4 minus 1.
You were knocked prone.
Oh.
So all the effects of prone happen. And now, who's next? Canari, right? Yep. Canari gets to go.
Okay, I'll use half of my movement to stand up from prone. How is everybody looking?
Fine.
Fine. Just a couple of stitches, it'll be fine.
Oh.
It looks like Vrexil got hit by a car. It looks like Moxie took a little bit of a rough hit.
Yeah.
It was a large boulder.
I have the.
You can look at it.
The size of a small boulder,
see
or whatever that was.
Yeah, so
I see everybody's. Yeah, I have the monocles.
if you it's essentially like Pokemon. If you are above 50, you are green. If you are below 50, you are orange, and if you are below 10, you are red.
Absolute
Taking
or
into account
percentage?
the temporary hit points I got at the beginning from Canari. Thank you. I'm currently at 69 health.
Nice.
Temporary hit points do not impact the monocle, so you wouldn't see any benefit from the temporary hit points.
Oh, that raises your maximum hit points.
Oh, if it's maximum hit points, then
so it's not.
You take that into account.
It's not temporary.
Still at 69.
Is it absolute or
Nice.
or percentage?
Like percentage. I'm gonna have you report your status with that framework in mind.
I was gonna say if it's absolute, then you
loosey-goosey.
don't want to play. You don't want to wear it in town.
No.
Can you tell me what it is one more time? Sorry.
So if you're above 50, you're gonna be green, but you can think of it like a gradient. So you might be like a yellow green if you're like 60, and then after 50 it becomes yellow. But as you get closer to 10%, it starts getting orangier. The aura that's around you when looking through the monocle of discerning vitality. Actually, one monocle. But you have glasses and anyway.
Well, yeah, they look like the beatnik, like glasses,
and then
half moon.
yeah, and then red is for 10% or lower. And then it gets the closer it gets to black, then the worse off they are. And then if it's completely gone, they're dead. Goodbye.
Braenna's still drained. It's fine.
Great item for a cleric. Oh shit! I should revivify and not cure wounds. There's no aura. That kind of
Moxie would be like a yellow green, probably.
I'll just So I'm up from prone with half of my movement. So I'll turn. Yeah,
I got you.
Thank you. Action to do. Her Twilight Sanctuary.
All right.
Her Channel Divinity.
Pop that on for you.
Great.
I get to get rid of all those things now. I'll be blank.
Perfect.
Okay, moves with you.
Yep.
Oh, is it only 30 feet?
30-foot radius.
Yep. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Let's go a little bit more. Okay, there we go.
Yep. Okay, so that's there. So that's my action.
Does anyone speak giant, by the way?
Astro does.
Oh, okay, well, they're speaking in giant, so you have no idea what they're saying.
I thought Canari did.
No, I spoke Undercommon, which is
Got
how I
it.
could understand the Fomorian.
Yeah.
Oh. Do I want...
Oh my god.
Well, seeing Vrexil, like, I'm assuming just, like, blinking red.
like a burnt burgundy.
Ooh. As a bonus action, I'll cast a 2nd level healing word.
Oh.
So you get 10 hit points back.
Hey.
And I think I'll just stay where I. Actually, that's a lie. I'm not staying where I am. I have another 15 feet, so I'm just gonna move off the path, so I'm not. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, and start like trying to get over to this giant rock to try and split us up a little bit so we all aren't bunched up together.
Smart.
And that is my turn. I'll roll for my temporary hit points, and I get 15 temporary hit points.
Whoa.
Yeah. Level 11. At minimum, you get 12 temporary hit points.
Nice.
That is my turn, Dev.
Well,
All right,
would be
that
nice
means
if
that
I
it
was in
is
the aura.
Stone Giant number 1's turn. Stone Giant number 1 is going to...
Brain is yelling down here. Ah!
Is going to move forward.
Oh, that's too far.
5, 10, 15. He's just going to get right up on Braenna. And he's going to try to... Because this is what you would prefer, of course. Give me a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. That was a 15 on the die for 18.
Reaches down, grabs you in his massive fist, and then throws you 60 feet.
Even with an 18?
Oh, that was an 18?
15 on the die for an 18.
Why do you preface it like you failed?
Because that was very close. I only have a +3 dex save.
All right, well, he misses.
He does. Ah! I think it's less he misses, and it's more that Braenna's just vibrating in anger.
That's fair.
He tries to like pick you up, but you're vibrating so much. He's like, I can't grab it. Like, oh.
And that was his action. So that means his turn is done.
Cool.
And it is now Moxie's turn.
Oh, so you said that we were prone, right? So she'll stand up.
All right, gotcha.
And that's still.
I was really hoping that he'd be able to throw you.
That would have been fun.
That'd be very funny.
I would have been amused. I have 40 feet of movement, so I could run back up and hit him with my thrower anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But you would have taken some damage, of course.
NBD, it's fine.
Actually, it would have only been a 1d6.
It would have been more because you probably would have chucked me in the air a little bit for falling damage, right?
Actually, since it says horizontally, it's like he just throws you.
Like a skipping stone.
Yeah.
And there's unless he well, if he throws you against a rock,
this giant boulder, yeah, he would have thrown you against this.
Yeah.
Thanks for that idea. I'm gonna roll with that now.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would have done. Throw against a rock.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Oh no, not Canari. Okay, Moxie's gonna move here. I know. And then, shoot, I don't know. Moxie would probably be like, she's like, even though Umbran's laying on the like prone, she'd be like, where should I go?
But I don't care. It's just.
Oh. Okay, well that's not helpful.
I'm sorry. It's been.
There's a big rock on top of him.
It's been a rough day and a half.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't know how much help I'm gonna be to get the rock off of you. Wait, so do you?
Oh no,
have a
it's not.
rough
It's not.
on?
It's not
Okay.
on him. I was just
Got it,
adding
got
that
it,
for
okay.
flavor.
Okay, well then
Okay.
Moxie will run up. She'll do a bonus action to dash.
Cool.
By the way, Dev, my docent speaks giant.
Oh, translating. That was accidental too.
She goes
It was
very
not
smooth.
intended. They are saying that they want to eat you. That
Wow.
you look very delicious. Not you. They say that they will use
fucking-
you as
yeah.
a toothpick.
Thanks.
The toothpick
thanks,
after they eat
Siri.
the other ones.
How did they even tell I'm wood? I look fucking humanoid from. It's been a long day, Siri. I don't mean to yell at you.
They might have a peculiar sense of smell.
Moxie's gonna go ahead and attack.
All right. As your action, right?
Yeah, where did it go? So that's a 28.
That'll hit.
I still do so little damage. That's 9.
All right.
And then for a second attack, it would be 19.
That'll hit.
And that's gonna be 7 damage. And then I'll go ahead and oh god, there's so many things here. Spend a key point to
You already used your bonus action to dash.
yeah. I'm doing that to
The stunning strike. Oh no, the hand of mercy or
No, they
hand of
probably have really good con, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, so I'm doing the hand of harm
hand of.
to do the extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
All right.
So that's gonna be 9 necrotic, and they are poisoned until the end of my next turn.
All right.
And that'll be it.
Poison is green. All right. After Moxie's turn, it is actually the Golubdurs, aka the Rocks. You don't know that they're Golubdurs. You haven't done any checks, so get that out of your mind now. All right. This one's gonna back up. Do you want to take an opportunity attack?
No.
2, 3, 4. Wait.
Why is it
No,
backing
never
up?
mind. It's not going to do that. Because it has a rolling charge ability, but he wouldn't be aiming down. Actually, he will. Yeah, he's going to do this. All right. So their speed changes when they're going downhill.
Uh-oh.
So he moves back a little. He turns into a ball and he rolls back 20 feet. And then he rolls forward at you like a bowling ball. So that he has that capability. And it's going to be a slam attack, a singular slam attack. That was a 14. So you dodge out of the way. But this one's going to do the same thing. It's kind of like use rollout, turn into like a little, Dom fan or whatever. Roll, and then roll back through the giant's legs to smack you. What's your AC?
19.
All right. This one will also miss you.
Nice.
It's fine.
All right.
Don't worry.
I rolled an 8.
Hmm.
Anyway, they did their thing. Now it is the second stone giant's turn. He can only do one thing. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna throw a rock. He doesn't want to hit his friends. Well, he could throw his friend, or throw it. What's the range? All right, so he's gonna throw a rock at Canari.
Oh, geez, they have a long range.
It's at disadvantage. But yeah, so it picks up a rock and it's gonna disadvantage throw it at Canari. It's the only thing that it can do.
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage saved you.
Ooh.
It's an 18 compared to a 26.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the 18 misses.
All right. Tasha's Mind Whip ends. And then number 3 is going to do the same thing against Canari. The reasoning is, if you are curious, is because the other 2 people are prone, and the other 2 people, other than the other 2 people next to his
3
friends.
has disadvantage.
Does 3 go after me or before me?
3 has
Oh,
disadvantage.
shit. Yeah, sorry. Vrexil gets to go first.
Okay, so, okay, never mind.
A 3 already will have disadvantage if he's throwing it at Canari.
At anyone besides me.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Vrexil, seeing that rock thrown in our direction, is going to take out like a small little like beaker and chuck it in the direction of giants number 2 and 3, and is going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Ooh.
In some sort of cube that will hit them both. Either 2, yeah, I can't get anybody else besides those 2, but 2 and 3 for sure.
Wisdom saving throw. There is a +4. The first one, number 2, rolled a 16.
Okay.
Was that a failure or a success?
Yeah, that's a success. 19.
Yeah, really? Okay, well, the other one rolled a natural 1. So you incapacitate number 3.
Okay. And then I don't really have much in the way of a bonus action at the moment, but I will stand up and go just that way, just to kind of not bunch us up so much. Oh, so which one is 3 is incapacitated?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So just holding that on.
Yeah. Which, that's the one that you wanted to incapacitate, because his turn was next. It ends, and that means it's up to Umbran once again. Umbran, however, before you start... Oh yeah, go ahead and give the temporary hit
15
points.
temporary hit points to Vrexil.
Oh, thank you.
Umbran, before you start, this isn't going to be a problem for you, but you do need to make a DC 13 Charisma saving throw, as a strange aura seems to be coming off of this weird stone giant.
19.
All right, you are
Plus more numbers.
totally okay. Unaffected. But prone.
I stand up. I'll waste my time.
You always can run. Just be like, don't need to worry about these folks.
We can kill these guys. They hit my gnome with a boulder. I really want to do my fun, cool new thing, but now I'm too far away. Which is sad. So I'll do something else instead. If we want to do charisma saving throws, I've got bad news, buddy. I'm the most charismatic thing you'll ever see in your life. As I throw out a second set of puppet strings, but these ones are not from Tasha. These ones are from me.
You targeting number 4?
Yes.
All right. Intelligence saving throw?
Yeah, no. Charisma.
Charisma, yep, sorry. That is a 2 + 1. He's under your control.
Nice.
Thank you. Now wrapped up number 4. I'm going to whistle and summon Deimos to target number... I can't find the map. To target number 2. So I'm going to have Deimos appears from the coalescing, not from my own shadows, but from the combined shadows of the Twilight Sanctuary and me. This is our son, Canari. He's a
Oh my
dog.
gosh.
I love
We've
it.
adopted him together.
Alright,
Yeah, his target is numbered 2.
I put him next to you. You can position him wherever you can based on the range of your feature.
Yes, he summons. Kind of far away, I think. One sec. He's a bonus action. I just gotta go find him. Bonus actions. Let's see. Hound appears in an unoccupied space within 30 feet of the target.
All right,
So he can go
all the way up there.
all the way out there. Yeah, within 30 feet. Why wouldn't you just put him right there? Yeah, he's right there.
So he just emerges from the shadows, a snarling beast, and the giant doesn't see it at first. It's
He's
just
gonna see it when he attacks. What are his stats? I don't know why it doesn't tell you what his stats are off the
is
bat.
this the dire wolf stat block?
I know, but you
Yeah.
could just D&D Beyond just slap that in there. Now I gotta go over to
Yeah.
my extras.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
If Moxie isn't allowed to, or if Moxie shouldn't hit Giant 4, definitely remember to yell that at her or something.
No, you can hit him. No worries.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I think I might move. I think I'll have him stay there and throw rocks at his friend. But Deimos is gonna go and he's gonna attempt to hit this other giant. He doesn't. Boo! I don't think an 11's gonna hit.
It is not going to hit.
But he's there.
He starts to bite at the stone giant's ankles, and he bites. It just doesn't pierce the skin because it's stone hard.
We'll get him next time. That's my turn. I'm not gonna move.
All right, that means that it is now Braenna's turn. Braenna, I need you to make a DC 13 Charisma saving throw.
Question:
Do I get
if
hit
it's
points?
if it's out,
Yes.
Oh yeah, probably.
if it's
Uh,
under Umbran's control, is it?
Nope, you still have to do it.
Oh, lame.
I'd consider that.
16 temporary hit points to Umbran.
Thank you.
Fuck. That is a 3 on the dice.
All right, you are charmed.
So what does that mean?
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, each of your turns. Yeah, you're just charmed by this giant.
Do I not want to attack only it, or do I not want to attack anyone?
Only it, because charmed.
Well, then
when you're
I
charmed-
will.
Yeah,
So I don't want to attack 4, but I can still attack the other ones. I'm going to
right.
recklessly two-handed swing dwarven thrower in the Iron Beard Tornado. So I need disadvantaged dexterity saving throws from the 3 guys around me, please.
Right. Dexterity is not a thing that rocks are good at,
I would hope not.
but these guys have a +2. All right,
They're
so
dexterous.
disadvantage for rock 1, failure.
Let me know if
Disadvantage
it's
rock
let me
two.
know if it's in that one.
Failure. They are not at ones. And then the stone giant 1
Mhm.
has disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
All right, that was a 14.
My DC is
Probably more than 14.
8 plus strength modifier 14 plus
Yep.
proficiency bonus 18.
Yep.
So it's DC 18. I love having a +6 strength modifier. That's pretty fun. Okay. So, do you want me to roll damage for each one individually or just one time for the whole thing?
Individually. Rock number 1.
Rock number 1. Second question. I'm using the Dwarven Thrower, and the thing specifically says the 2d8 against a giant, but it also says for the ranged attack. So I'm guessing just normal roll.
Correct.
Lame. Okay. But this is a melee attack, so we get to add another 3. So first one is 4 plus 9 plus 3 is 16 points of damage.
All right.
Second one is 20 points of damage. I got an 8 on the dice. Well, that's pretty rad.
And then this one is the giant.
7, 16. 19 points of damage. And I think we decided that the Ancestral Protectors is affecting all 3 of them because it's the first attack.
Yeah.
Second attack, against... How are the little guys looking with that damage?
Fine.
Fine. Okay, second attack against the big guy. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Ugh, garbage. For 14 points of damage. And then, do I have anything fun for a bonus action? The answer is no.
Almost fell off.
Well... Oh, wait, I'm holding it with both hands, so I can't do 2-up in fighting. Never mind. It's fine. That's my turn.
All right. On initiative count 20, they pick up rocks and they
Rude.
throw them.
Rude!
And one of them is going to go at Canari again.
Still too far away.
These ones are dexterity saving throws for some reason. So I need you to do a dexterity saving throw, DC 17.
I'm so good at those. That's a 15.
All right. You are knocked prone once again as it bludgeons you in the chest.
No, you're not. Flash of genius.
Oh, you are not bludgeoned. Instead,
Oh,
The rock-
Fun fact, they're throwing more rocks.
it lands next to you, and it appears, unfurls into another one of those rock creatures.
Oh, no.
And then, Vrexil, you need to make a saving throw as number 1 picks up a nearby rock, and throws it at you.
Fun fact, they're throwing more rocks. 6.
Oh, no! You're too far away!
All right, this time, you will take...
Oh.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Oh,
And this
no!
next rock is next to you.
Alright.
And that's initiative count 20, which means it is now number 4's turn. He doesn't get to take his turn on his own.
Oh.
But you haven't used the action to control him yet.
As
So-
I can't.
Yep.
It's an action to use it, and an action to use it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Da-da-da-da. And it's until you lose concentration. So it's not like he needs to reroll anything. Unless he takes damage. Okay, cool.
No.
What?
No, it's not unless he takes damage. He keeps taking more and more damage. Because he inflicts damage on himself when he does damage.
Yeah, and can make another charisma saving throw when he takes the damage.
Wait, let me go write that.
Where it starts talking about the damage. Yeah.
Was that a change you made
know.
recently?
I remember rolling to end it.
Yeah, I thought that was at the end of their turn.
Yeah, that's what I think it used to be, but I changed it to make it be just when they took damage from this psychic damage, which means that they'll roll less saves and have less of a chance to break it unless you actually use it.
It was never when they took damage. Because the whole point is that I make them take damage.
Yeah, but then it was at the end of the turn, right? Anyway,
yeah, like,
it is
not
what
one
it
at
is
the
right
end of
now.
the yeah, I don't
I promise you that this is more in your favor.
don't care, fucking whatever, bitch.
Okay, cool. All right. And its turn is done. Yep. And it is now whoever's next. Canari? Canari.
yeah. 5th level summon celestial on the other side of this rock creature in front of me.
What does your
I'm-
celestial look like?
It's kind of stepping out of this like stepping out of the stars is just made of like pure starlight, and gleaming plate mail is a defender with like a full like visor, everything like that. I'm trying to think of like the Digimon. I think it's it's a large celestial.
And what is its name?
His name is I'm gonna fuck your shit up, Dev.
I just named it Starboy.
Our beautiful son, I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
So that is bonus action. I am going to use my Steps of Night and go 30 feet up in the air. I'm sick of rocks.
It will take an opportunity attack against
knock me
you.
prone now, bitch.
Right. Go for it.
And it misses.
Bye. Yep. I am 30 feet in the air.
Nice.
It just like does a little hop as it tries to get to you, but you're already out of it.
As it hops, the mace is coming down on its head.
Just like does the cartoon effects.
Oh boy.
It gets. So this is a plus 11 to hit.
We should name him Space Dandy. Who remembers Space Dandy?
Does a 15
Just
hit?
me.
It does not.
Okay. Second attack. 24.
Yeah, you're good with that.
Okay.
Is this a magical attack?
Yes.
That's a joke because it's a magical.
I was gonna say.
Great. Yeah.
So that does 18 points of radiant damage, and then the defender will also get 8 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Actually, technically, I could give it temporary hit points from my Twilight Sanctuary, couldn't I?
Yes.
Okay, so that ability gets a little redundant, but I'll say he took it from his for now. There's opportunities to use it in the future. Yep, that is everything.
The Celestial Guardian, this defender, almost looks like Moxie. Just kidding.
If she wore full plate armor.
Yeah, exactly. You got a face for full plate armor.
And had way more eyes.
Oh, I almost forgot. Shoot. Well, it doesn't. It's fine. We'll have said this. With the Ironbeard tornado, everything's knocked back 10 feet and is prone.
Ooh.
Yeah. They all failed, right?
They all failed. Yeah. So Braenna
Then you would have ran up on
moved up to
number
there.
1 to attack him, right?
Yep.
That's what you did?
That is what I did.
Cool. Yep. All right.
That's the thing that I did. Everything
Alright, once
is
you're done, let me know.
fine.
That should be. So I move 30 feet straight up in the air. Actually, could we say I move? No, I want to stay where I am right now. Yeah, so I'll just have gone 30 feet straight up in the air. That's it's, and then, yep, the Celestial's turn. Yep, that's everything.
All right. Number 1 is standing up using 20 feet of his 40-foot movement speed, and he's going to pull out his great club and just try to whack. First attack is a 27 to hit. Where are my D8s? They're there. And that will be 15, 16, plus 6 bludgeoning damage. And then it's gonna do that again.
Wait, is this? Sorry, I got distracted. Is this on me?
Yes.
So what was that damage?
18.
So 9.
No, 16. Half to 8. And then does a 19 hit you?
19 is my armor class.
All right, so it hits you again. Same Great Club. 13, 14 plus 6, 20 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh wait, no, that was 18. Sorry, it would be half to 9. I remember now. All right, that's its turn. That means that it is now Moxie's turn.
Okay. So should I hit 4? I'm confused.
You can.
Do we want to right now?
Yeah, or should I just kind of head over to rock 1 or back
You
down?
will have advantage on rock 1. It's prone if you go in to hit it.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. Moxie's just gonna leave this guy and run up this way. And punch this tiny baby.
Punch the baby. Punch the baby.
You do have advantage.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a 24.
That'll hit. Stupid rock, get back in the ground.
Be a rock. Stop moving. Shoot. What is this number? It's 14 damage.
14. That's good damage.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. That's not the damage. It would be 8 damage. I rolled 2d6s. My bad.
Okay.
I only meant 1. And then I'll go ahead and just punch again. Just keep punching it.
Tried and true.
Yeah, gross. That's a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet. That's a 10 damage.
All right.
And then also want to key point to Fury of Blows, and then I'm just gonna keep punching it. So that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
That's 10 damage again,
All right.
and then an 18.
18 hits.
And that's 11 damage.
You're just whacking at this, chipping away at its exterior. You seem to have done quite a decent amount of damage to it, as its fortitude seems to be not quite as good.
Sweet. Well, that's me. That's all I'm doing.
All right. Rock number 2 is gonna stand up, and is gonna roll at Braenna. Braenna. This is a slam attack for a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's 11, 13, 17 plus 5, 22 bludgeoning damage. And I need a DC 16 strength saving throw.
Uh, 24.
You are not knocked prone.
Let's do this.
Rock number 1 is going to stand up, and he's going to take a slam attack at Moxie. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Uh,
What are my reactions?
Actually, he has disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never mind. It's still 22 is the worst.
Wow.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Halved to 6 because you're resistant to the damage. And then subtract 10 from Spirit Shield, so 0 damage.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
Number 4 is gonna back up, turn into a ball and back up. Actually, go up this way because it's uphill. 20. Vrexil, would you like to take an opportunity attack?
I've already used my reaction, actually.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's gonna roll into you.
Oh, okay.
Try and smack into, roll out, you know, Mill Tank, Whitney's gym.
Yeah.
23 to hit.
That does hit me.
That is 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As it just smacks you in the chest, knocks the wind out of you.
Yeah.
Tunnel vision closing in.
Yeah.
And then it is number 2's turn. He's up there, but he's fighting a little dog. He's gonna try to throw the dog.
Oh, my dog.
I need the dog to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Give me un momento. Go grab his stats. What's my dog's dexterity? It's not great. Oh, +2. 14.
14? He will fail.
Oh my god, my dog.
And he is going to be thrown 60 feet horizontally. So you just hear the
Oh.
and
My boy!
he lands on the ground and takes 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's not bad. Is he prone?
Oh shoot, bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it was thrown?
Oh no!
Oh my god. So that's 66. So 5 plus. Ah! Drop the die. I completely misread that. So it's 20 bludgeoning.
Oh, my dog. My dog is bloodied.
Oh no.
And prone.
And prone. No. How dare you?
All right. After number 2, it is Vrexil's turn.
Oh god. That dog just got in the way.
Don't blame my dog.
I don't,
He's
but
trying his best.
I might shoot at it anyway. Yeah, Vrexil's gonna slide over one more spot. There's too many things lined up to not do this. Vrexil's gonna cast lightning bolt, and I believe if I aim at the from Vrexil's left hand side of number 1, that I can hit rock number 4, rock number 1, and stone giant number 1 with a single 5-foot wide lightning bolt.
So you're trying to hit number 4 and number 2?
Number 1 next to Moxie.
Oh, yep. I see it. I see it
next
now.
to
I see the
me.
line. Deimos needs to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
I'm
'cause of
sorry.
Oh
prone.
my god. That's unbelievable. The 6 plus 2. Are you happy, Vrexil?
Vrexil, no, that's not gonna help. No.
Wait a minute.
No flash of genius.
Oh, you don't have disadvantage.
Hey.
I always get confused by that.
Oh,
Roll
you
again.
knocked my dice away. Okay. Are you happy at the 5 plus 2? It's worse.
No.
Okay, number 4
I'm sorry. But
rolled
I
a
can
7.
help any of them.
Number 1 rolled a 14.
DC is 19.
And then number 1 rolled a natural 20
Fine.
Well,
for a total of 25.
well, nah. Oh, hey, okay, I'll take that. 19. Oh shit, I rolled really well.
Lightning bolt just flies through the battlefield.
38 points of lightning damage to anyone who failed, and 19 to anyone who succeeded.
A little text box appears in the top of the screen that says, Umbran will remember this.
Moxie, you see number 1 turned to dirt, just completely obliterated. The rocks just explode out and covers the ground. completely eviscerated
She's
by
just
this
getting
lightning
really still.
Some of the rocks might have like hit your face too.
Yeah, she's like,
Ow, 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 ow.
Remind me not to make the gnome mad. So you said that was 38, so have that to 19. And Stone Giant number 1.
How is that Stone Giant
Roughly.
looking now? Because I've hit him
Alright.
a bunch.
It's fine.
Oh, serious?
These things are beefy, man.
And then Deimos would have taken 38 damage.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Deimos just sinks back into the ground as like this dark, shadowy mist evaporates.
Our son.
Vrexil like has this plan and is like, yes. And then like as he's casting, he sees the dog go, no.
Box number 4 is fine. I mean, it's damaged. It's falling apart, but and the number 3 is still incapacitated, right? Unless Vrexil, did you make your Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration when you took damage?
Is that how hypnotic pattern works?
Yeah, it is concentration.
Yep. For
That was
1
just
minute.
a-
I think I'm gonna be okay. That's a
Yeah.
18 total, and I don't think I took that much damage.
No,
I took
18 would have been fine.
Yeah.
All right, it is still incapacitated.
Yeah, no bonus action.
Hypnotic pattern is one of my go-tos because it's so good. Because it's
You just don't get to do a thing.
yeah, just makes them incapacitated. They can't do anything unless someone shakes them or you lose concentration.
Actually, Vrexil's gonna use his bonus action to chug a potion of healing.
Good plan. Good plan.
Do you have a bigger one than normal?
I have a superior,
Nice.
and I'm gonna use it. 'Cause I
Yes.
have 1 hit point.
All right, and that's the end of that round, and we are going to actually end it for tonight, and then come back at it next week on Dungeon Sphere.
ooh.
Hopefully
Follow.
you survive.
Subscribe.
You get 15 temporary hit points.
Oh
Alright,
God.
What was that?
And
I don't know whose
Anyways,
that was.
follow, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow, maybe. Monday, definitely.
yeah, maybe with Patsy
Yay!
and Percy. It might
Yeah.
actually just be Percy.
We'll see.
Percy's gonna draw.
We're gonna sit Percy in front of the tablet.
It will
yeah,
be
we'll
great.
just close the door, put the tablet like somewhere, and put like a little can of like kitten kibble like
Yes.
right in front of it, and that's
Yep.
it. That's the show.
Sounds good.
That's all
Come
we need.
and watch. Have a great evening. Bye.